what should we do? All the jokes have become the news. Take the black pill they're prescribing you. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. There is nothing to say, nothing you can do. The government and media just lie to you. Sit back and laugh, it's overdue. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. The host is a cripple, he can't stand gravity or the man. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. The show is the chat Johnny doesn't understand. We don't care what he has planned. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over.
Welcome, everybody. I gotta put this out a little bit. Gotta get used to how to space this mic. We've got a new microphone. Hooray. Now I got lint and shit on it before the start of the show. Used to be clean. Once it was clean. So we've got a new mic today. We won't have any mic issues, thank the Lord. We've got that set up. It's really nice. Let me know how you guys feel about the voice. I feel like it's coming through just fine. It's not abnormal or anything. So we'll see how it do. What up, Geet? Well, hello, Bear Heaton. I'm finally back, says King Kong Dong. Been a rough 2 weeks. Well, welcome. You should divine. What should I divine? Or you sound divine. Fuck, I couldn't see that. You sound divine. Matthew Quall says no. What do you mean no? Good afternoon, fine people. I love this thing. It sounds great. You sound like you're 12, like normal. You know, I'd like to say he's incorrect there. I'd like to, but I can't. Nobody talking up on Rumble yet, which is fine. Johnny, how's it going today, sir? Okay. It's going relatively okay. It took way too long for our friend at the what would you call it? Friend at the appliance store to get the dryer situation set up. You can do some real ASMR with that. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know if you missed this morning. I was on the Steel Toe show this morning. If you don't watch it, it's fine. It's totally fine. I don't like ASMR. I don't. It's not for me, and it didn't help when a bunch of ASMR people did stuff that's porny and things like that. And ASMR just feels dirty to me, and I don't like it. Don't worry, Johnny. I just think you're doing an appreciation of Macaulay Culkin from Home. You mean an impersonation? I've never done hey, could you do an appreciation? I'd like you to do an appreciation if you could. No, that's not a thing. ASMR is lame and gay, says Saint Caesar. I don't know that I have to call it that, but I don't like it, so I don't disagree with you. If that makes any sense, I don't disagree with you. So we're in here. Howdy, Johnny, says Arch Magnus Tim. Hey, Arch Magnus Tim, good to see you. We're hanging out here. I'm gonna get ready in case we have any hype train stuff, but it's fine if we don't. We're down to $20 on the 23rd, so we have $20 left before the Christmas week is all knocked out. So next week is $20 from completion. Thank you so much. And that's great. We're going till 4:30. We've got a bunch of different news stuff and things to talk about. Tried to keep it from being too serious. I've gotten just sick of like Israel and Trump haters and ICE and all of that, but we do have some of that. So it will be going on today. We do have Lanny coming in. Digger. Did it again. Didn't want to, but I did. What's vanilla ice? No. Ice is in immigration enforcement and customs. We've got some stuff from Minnesota. Minnesota ice has reached Minnesota now. They're apparently going after anybody they can get from Somalia. It's funny. You live in this state and you see the people like, we hate ICE and what they're doing. And right. And then like $8 billion in fucking taxpayer money. So yes, it's all serious all the time. What? Tip touching Tuesday. No, it's not tip touching Tuesday. Don't start that. I will say this though. It's got a ring to it, but no. ASMR, unless the tips are like tipping the show, then those tips can touch on all different platforms and make like a thing, then we're great. ASMR is gross and hurts to listen to. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. I feel like it's gross. It annoys me. It upsets me. I don't like ASMR. Wild Saffron now telling Labglass happy Just the Tip Tuesday. See, she's Just the Tip Tuesday. You're Tip Touching Tuesday. There's a lot of Tip Tuesday going on. You know what? Let's just keep Tip Tuesday. It's Tip Tuesday. I need them tips. Like, that's what we'll do. We'll do that. Like a shameless, like, asshole. That could be fun. St. Cloud has a lot of them. We welcome ICE with open arms, says King Kong Dong. Well, not all of Minnesota agrees with you. Without putting too fine a point on it. We'll get into it. It's the first hour. It's one of the first hour things. After the first hour, about the second hour, maybe into the second hour, hopefully our friend Digger will be joining us. She said she would. So as long as she follows through with that, we're good. If she doesn't join me, I'm left here with my tallywhacker in the wind, and I just got to figure out a way to get around it. But that'll be fine. We'll still have enough content to go. We've got content for the whole 3.5 hours. My grinder sounds like a duck call. I haven't imbibed in anything because there was people going in and out, so I couldn't. And I believe we're all done now. So I'm going to do a show and the whole thing, the whole 9. And hopefully there won't be an issue with groups of people coming and going for the purposes of appliances. It would be nice. So we'll hopefully have that going. Also, Johnny the Street. Yeah, you keep saying this. I don't care. I don't... here's where I land on the Street Fighter movie. I'll give a crap when I watch it. Kind of like the new Mortal Kombat movies. I like the new Mortal Kombat movie. I don't know how I feel about the second one. We'll see when it comes out. But, like, I'm not like, oh, my God. Like, it's a Mortal Kombat game. And Street Fighter. It's a Street... No offense. I had a Street Fighter movie when I was a kid, and it didn't suck. Okay? It wasn't awesome. It wasn't great. But it didn't suck, and I'm going to be honest, I don't really care. We love our tamales. Yeah, we do. Fallout Season 2, Need Vegas comes out tonight. You mean New Vegas? I played Mortal Kombat 1 yesterday. Mortal Kombat 1 was fun. I like Mortal Kombat 1. Lab Blast with $10. Tallywhacker Tip Tuesday. Well, thank you for that $10 over on Rumble. Now, we ended the show like 45, and now we're down to 20 for today, and that's because of the Rumble and the Twitch money that we add up afterwards and throw that right in there. We can subtract the YouTube up front. And that is all, again, all appreciated, so thank you. Correct. New Vegas. So season 2 is New Vegas. Just the tip is not sex. Fallout, the TV show King Kong Dong was referring to, is out tonight. Yeah, I haven't seen season 1. So for me to do season 2, I'd have to watch season 1 first to catch up. I've been watching a lot of Penny Dreadful with Digger because she has not seen that show. And so I'm probably going to finish that before I could get over to the new. I don't know how I feel. I've heard mixed things about the Fallout show. It looks okay. I have questions. Let's see how it does. But it could be great. I've seen some good moments, and I've seen some other stuff. But again, I've heard mixed reviews from people. Fallout, probably one of my favorite shows since 2020. They did Fallout right, unlike Halo. Dude, I agreed with. I'd say I agree with your Halo take, but here's the thing. I went back with the Master Chief Collection and started playing Halo. Halo's universe between games 1 through 3 isn't congruent. So, they did it right, unlike Halo. Halo 4 sucked balls. Yeah, I'm talking about 1 through 3. 1 through 3. In the first game, Cortana is an AI ship like AI. And so that's the whole reason that Master Chief takes her, is because they can't let her get captured. But Cortana's not special. She's not unique. She's not some chosen AI handcrafted by the lady that made the Spartans. No. She's just the shipborne AI. And the shipboard AI can't be captured. So Chief takes her. And that starts game 1. Game 2, Cortana's still just with Master Chief. But in game 3, Cortana's like, they let me pick which Spartan would be my... And it's like, no, they didn't. You were a shipboard AI. I played game 1. I saw the video sequence. So yeah, no, that's... Again. Let me just put this in very, very short terms. Fuck Halo. Halo 2 had Breaking Benjamin gameplay scene cinema. I have no idea what you're talking about. Just know that I don't care. Fallout killed it on the different vaults and got some of the creatures accurate as F. Yeah, I know. I saw a lot of people that complained about how they did the guy that was the ghoul. But I'm like, you can't give him solid black eyes and do all the stuff and make him look truly ghoul-like, because they want Walter Goggins to flaunt his face. I mean, he's like the big name. But yeah, I could give that show a go. I could give it a go. I heard complaints that they CGI increased her buttocks, so she had more of that ass. Lab Glass with $2. Too early, too nerdy. I kind of agree. I blame St. Caesar. We've got several stories to talk. You know what? Instead of nerdy, let's go with racism. And not your run-of-the-mill racism. Like, it's gonna be well, I mean, it's interesting. So, in the effort to correct for racism, Chicago has a mayor who is literally forcing quote-unquote reparations on people, but in ways you wouldn't. Rusty Grammar. Yeah, racism. Well, I mean, not like we're going to be racist. We're going to talk about something that's racist. There's a city kitchen owner, and so again, like a small restaurant. There's a small businessman in Chicago who is having his business taken away because they won't renew his license because of his ethnicity. So let's go over here.
An I-team investigation here. The owner of Beat Kitchen is now taking Chicago to federal court. Robert Gomez
and
claiming
he's
that
suing
he was
the
denied
city
a permit to operate his restaurant on the Riverwalk because of his race. He says the Riverwalk Selection Committee discriminated against him in favor of an African-American owned business. Consumer investigator Jason Knowles and the I-team first told you about this lawsuit, which was initially filed in county court.
The federal government funded the development of the Riverwalk. All of it is there because of the dollars that we receive from the federal government. And that made the whole process beholden to federal law, rules, and regulations. And it spells out very clearly how a vendor is to be selected and the process that has to take place.
And that's why you moved it from county court to the federal court.
Correct.
B Kitchen operated on the Riverwalk for 3 seasons. We reached out to the city for a response. But
so they've been there for nearly a year. But again, because the mayor of I love the racism, bro. Yeah, everybody's having fun in the Rumble chat. Yeah, because the guy's Hispanic. We got to get rid of him in favor of a African American business owner. This is one of those things where it's again like no. Is the restaurant, and here's the other thing, restaurants don't generally last long unless they're good. So I really feel like you should just, you could spare yourself the problems and the headache. Just take a back seat and let it go down on its own. Johnny's, well, I have no idea what you're talking about. Butt stuff hour isn't until 2, right? Because Digger's not here. Not racist when it favors blacks. That's kind of what it seems like, because if you spun that around, like let's say the business owner was a black guy, let's say the new business owner was going to be a white guy, you would hear no end of how that's horribly racist. But since the guy's Hispanic, it's okay to kick him out for a black guy. Again, the restaurant isn't doing bad. They won't let him renew the lease. He's coming in going, I want to pay the city and I want to pay municipal funds, or I want to put money that can be used as municipal funds because I want to pay for the permit and ability to operate my business. It's going very well. 3 seasons, we still got people asking for the souffle, so we're going to keep going. Nope. Remember to keep your racism classy, kids. Well, I mean, I try. But again, you add that, Wild Saffron. It's a very good thing because right beforehand, Lab Glass simply said, Whitey. And I feel like that's aggressive. That's aggressive. But yes, it's really funny. Well, the best part is, unless it's the city council itself and the mayor, who I believe is black. I'm not sure about the Chicago mayor, but it is, again, it's more of a Whitey ain't involved. And that's one of my favorite things about this. We don't have anything to do with it. It's just watching. It's sad to hear the plight of remember, they cry tears too. Pen of Bishop, only Class C felonies. I don't know what we're talking about. It's Chicago. White doesn't exist. I'm sure there's some white people in Chicago. I'm looking at this clip right now, and it looks like this whole Riverwalk place is loaded with them. So I don't know about that. I don't know that I agree about that. Plus, the governor is a white guy, so you can't tell me there's none of them. You can't tell me there's none of them. It's not a lot. Classy felonies. Oh, only classy felonies. I get it now. King Kong Dong, single white moms don't count. All right, look, let's go back here. Look, all right, if that's a mom, she's keeping it remarkably fit. That lady, possibly a mom. Though that's a couple right there, both of them. Both of them, alabaster couple right there. Again, I'm going to have to call you out right on this video. That's definitely a mom or a grandma right there. We don't see enough with these people with the screens, so we can't tell there. Yep, Chicago City Mayor is black. So again, it's not racism if you call it reparations and you kick. He's a Hispanic in Chicago. Did you know how, like, his family had to work for that? I mean, just let the guy run his sidewalk bistro. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, give it 2 years. It'll probably go under. Not because of anything he did, but because, again, it's the restaurant business. So Robert Gomez, who operates he operates more than one. Who also operates other restaurants such as Bar Soul and Navy Pier. So this guy is a restaurateur. He's got like 3 spots. I can kind of understand, but this is his upper class ritzy one on the river, you dicks. So anyways, I made a pun, says Pen and Bishop. Yeah, I got it. I just didn't find it. Let's see. All right, yeah. Okay, so there we go. Let's clear that up. So yes, Chicago making amazing strides in racism by saying Hispanics, we're kicking them out for the blacks. You guys are you're white adjacent, so it's okay. What did Mexicans have to do with slavery? Again, I don't know that I would say Mexicans necessarily red scoopers so much as Hispanics. Because that guy looks like he's probably several generations born and raised in America. Sounds like he has no like accent of any kind. So, and I'm willing to bet he's like a naturalized citizen. He's of Hispanic heritage. That Hispanic heritage. But yeah, I guess I don't know. They shot slaves. What do we? How? See, it's reparations just because we take it and we give it to black people. No, that's not reparations. Who did you take it from? Oh, we took it from an Oriental couple. Right, but that's again, why should they have to pay for the sins of slavery? They weren't really involved. Well, because slavery was real. It's so weird. I grew up under, I guess, this fake impression. I guess it's white privilege is what they call it now. I grew up under this idea that we were reaching middle ground. There really wasn't a big difference. Like, black people could laugh at white people could laugh at black people. We were all just fucking people. And now, all of a sudden, since like 2005, it's gotten more and more, nope, it's racism and, oh, slavery. And it's like, yeah, but that was like a long time ago. It's really weird to pull that out now. Anyways, good afternoon, comrades, says Los Federales. Hispanics have always had a turf war in Chicago. I didn't know that, Brian. I did not know that. Mexicans and Indians both owned slaves. In fact, the first slave owner in the United States was a black man. Well, again, this is one of those, if you want to get into the meat of the facts, like the people capturing the slaves were usually other tribes, and the people running the ships were Spaniards. The people owning the ships were Jews. The people buying the slaves were white. Like, everybody got their toe into the pie, except for the people actually being bought and traded as slaves. Those were the only people that didn't get a taste, except of labor. But they, everybody else. Everybody else. King Kong, can we move our Somalians to Chicago? I'm going to say no, because I feel like that's just passing the buck. Can we just... Never mind. I won't say that out loud. No, King Kong Dong. That would make the already hot turf war even hotter. Yeah, Brian, according to him, and he's our man on the ground, it's already hot and spicy in the turf war area, so we can't add a whole nother faction to the mix. It's going to make everything worse. It's just going to make it worse. Rome did it right. Their slaves were just poor. So you're saying it's indentured servitude. That's what we need, indentured servitude. That's how we solve this problem. Did I miss the start? Seems early yet, says Lexi Fong. We did cover a story. So if you want to consider that the start, here's what happened. The show started, and I, like an idiot, read a St. Caesar comment and engaged in a conversation about stuff that literally nobody else cares about, including me. And then I was guilt tripped for that decision, rightfully so. And I jumped into a story right away. Did one right off the bat. Not even a big story, just a little quick hit. Hispanic restaurateur owns a restaurant in a nice area on like this Riverwalk area, and the city mayor is refusing to renew his business license because they want to kick him out in favor of putting a black business owner in there. Again, it's not that they have a better restaurant. It's not that they have someone who's willing to do the same job for less. There's nothing, from what I understand of the story, there's nothing other than ethnicity that's well, get rid of him and get that guy, which is kind of, I don't know, really messed up. And I'd say that regardless of the color swatch alignment. It's really messed up to be like, no, that guy can't have this business that he's been operating because we want to kick him out in favor of a guy that matches the better paint swatch we have. No. But there, oh, yes, Chevy JP. God, where is the more slaves one? Game over. Nope, that's not it at all.
How many assholes?
Nope. I don't know where that one is. Oh, here we go.
And they say there's more slaves now than there ever was in human history. But they're all Asians, so who gives a shit? You know what I'm talking about?
No. Dear God, no. I was unaware. Is that true? Is that true? Is that no. Lexi Vaughn. Yeah, but white guys, am I right? Nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. New mic, new day. Still getting fucking hair or something up my nose. It is insane. Looks like we're diggerless, says MSO. No, she's joining us later. She wasn't going to be here from the start. She's got some things going on in her personal life, and she's doing some stuff. She anticipated being here in about 30 minutes, and we'll see if that holds. Otherwise, you know what? I'd say give it about an hour. An hour from now, you can start saying that it looks like we're diggerless. But new mic, new day, same old cripple. Just every time he says something, I'm like, and I should just ban him. Like, just solve the problem. Anyways, Minnesota, we can get into a story. Now that Lexi's here, we can start the show. We can't get going until Lexi shows up. Now that she's here, we can start the show. New Mike Who Dis, says King Kong Dong. Well, it's the same show it's been. Digger has a personal life. Who approved that? She did. With my authorization, depending on who you ask. What did I do? You just never shut up. That's what you do. Minnesota principal. And you always talk about stuff that nobody cares about. Like you always, oh, hey. Like you posted the whole Mortal Kombat thing. Everything happened today because you reposted the same thing you posted like 5 times yesterday of the Street Fighter. Like, and again, nobody cares. And so you did it today, and I addressed it, and I got chastised. So again, what did I do? You don't learn that, like, it's not. Just notice everyone has a wrench. A lot of people seem to that are in the chat today. A lot of people seem to have a wrench that are in the chat today. I don't know how I dispersed the wrenches. We've needed them before. We're good now. Hey, Johnny, Street Fighter movie is coming out to a screen near. Yeah, I still don't care. It's mod madness. Yeah, it's a mod chat today. And here's what it makes it even more special when, like, Pen of Bishop or Matthew Q. It makes it more special when a non-wrenched person chats now because they stand out way more on the YouTube chat. So we're going for 3 more hours. We got plenty of things to talk about. And apparently most of it will be with the mods. So, and that's the thing I love about Rumble. I don't know if I have a couple mods on Rumble, but not really a whole lot of moderators. Slavery is still real, but they're Asians. Oh, okay. That's what. If the guy was white, then the MAGA people would immediately be angry and start a petition. Possibly. But here's where that sucks. Like, why shouldn't the MAGA people be angry and starting a petition now? Because, again, I feel like regardless of where you land on the spectrum, if you view the idea of banning one person's restaurant because of his ethnicity in favor of opening a business owned by someone of a different ethnicity, you call that out regardless of what the ethnicities are. The action's wrong. I kind of cared, but only a little, says Mr. Q. Special emissary, all hail the wrenchless. Actually, no. All hail the wrenchless. Oh, it was on this one. Who needs a wrench? Hey, John, did you talk about the butthole bugs yet? I don't want to miss that part. That came out really loud all of a sudden. What butthole bugs? I don't know anything about any butthole bugs. I don't want to know. Let's not. We agreed butt stuff could start when Digger got here, and I was even willing and hoping to not have butt stuff start at all. I don't want to start talking about bugs now. Bugs feels like the wrong direction. I really don't think we should do bugs. Lab Glass Kong, make sure to time out every mod. No. We have shields on Rumble, says Wild Saffron. Right, but there's just not as many mods on the Rumble. Well, here's the thing. We had a lot of mods on YouTube because for a while we were having to play whack-a-mole, and now we don't. That's all it is. And I don't give a shit. Most of the people who have a wrench, it's not like they're using it to do anything wrong. We're not doing anything with it, so fuck it. Johnny, racism is allowed when it's done in reverse. DEI success is proof. Well, I kind of agree with you, Lexi, but again, I'm still going to call it out. Well, I don't know if they're bugs or not. They have legs. Jesus, I don't want to know. I second that, King Kong Dong. What? Butts are exit-only people. Yes. What about bugs and butt stuff, says Mr. Q. See, wrenchism. There's a new one. I only time out the Aaronsbergs, right? That's all we need it for. But we don't have people to time out. It goes in phases. So right now we're good. And then sometimes you got to mod somebody because, you care about them and they take it personal. All right, so we can get into this one. Minnesota, let's do a little local story here. Minnesota apparently has a principal that is now banning students from speaking positively about ICE or Trump's immigration policies. When you hate a particular president and his policies and you say that he's a tyrant and a criminal and the people that support him are a cult and all of that, you really sell that message with, and any dissension or word otherwise is forbidden. This seems a little extreme. I thought that said pretzel for a minute. Paul Patzel, a principal of the Edina High School, outlined the policy in a letter sent to parents stating that references to ICE or immigration enforcement that cause fear or humiliation among students would not be tolerated. Yeah, but you said people talking nice about it. Making light of immigration threats or referencing ICE in ways that cause fear or humiliation. What do you mean making light of You're operating from the stance that those are threats to people. They're threats to illegal people. Behavior of this nature fundamentally violates our commitment. This is weirdly worded. Like making light and referencing ICE in ways that causes fear or humiliation. That's not making light. And I don't like how you're putting those two together. That's not okay. Comments reviewed as inconsistent with the discipline's actions or with the district's mission would result in disciplinary action. I wish we could punish the people in the Minnesota government as hard as the Minnesota government wants to punish people they don't agree with. Schools should be free of any political opinion unless it's a political science course. Right, and if the letter was written from that standpoint, I would be behind it. The part I don't like is that saying making light of immigration threats or referencing ICE in ways that cause fear or humiliation. So unless that's what do you mean immigration threats? You mean like threats that American citizens face from immigrants? Because there are some of those. Those are real things. We can talk about the percentages some other time, but those do really exist. Or are we talking about like the threats immigrants face from ICE? I don't know. Again, the whole you can't talk about it or you're going to get in trouble, I feel like is very, very f***ed up. The Edina School's principal promises to suspend students if they talk positively about ICE. Like everybody's saying that if they talk positively, again, like it's weird the way he worded it because he's sticking talking positively and talking negatively in the same place. Because, again, making light of immigration threats or referencing ICE. Oh, here, let me show you guys the letter itself. Boom. In ways that causes fear or humiliation. I feel like if you're causing fear or humiliation, you're not making light of it. Putting those two together is weird. I thought that children have freedom of speech. I mean, I thought that we all did, but yeah, not at school apparently. The sword on Twitch is cooler. I tried applying for a global moderator on Twitch and was denied. That's an axe. It's badass. Actually, that does sound pretty badass. If you have a sword and you can come in with an axe, that sounds really badass. I'd love that. Wait a second. wait. Silence. Jimmy Kimmel is an attack on free speech, but preventing people to have free speech on issues you don't agree with is okay. What the fuck? By the way, Nazis did it first. I don't know what we're talking about saying here. Canada immigrants can't be trusted. Canadian immigrants. Some of them can, MSO. I know one that can. So what happens when I say ice is making my drink nice and refreshing? Apparently you get suspended from Medina High School, King Kong Dong. What if my daddy's a better ICE agent than your daddy? Mr. Q, your dad shouldn't be working. You're old as dirt, so that has to be your dad is father time. So let's not talk about what he's doing for a living. The kids will call ICE 6-7 and the administration will go nuts. I hate 6-7, but otherwise, yeah. They rarely hand them out unless you are a loser online. 24/7 hall monitoring Twitch, so they managed to make a gay thing. Oh. I didn't know that. Sorry, Rusty Grammar. Sounds like he's a little touchy about it. He might have been burned by not getting that axe. Not gonna lie, tempted to work for ICE when you see 50K signing bonus. Hey, do they need people in wheelchairs? I'll take a 50K signing bonus. That's a house. That's a house. Anyways, we've got an hour and a half. So, yes, Minnesota's Edina Schools principal does not want you talking nice about ICE. I don't know that I believe that, though. Again, it's so weirdly worded. That's why I hate these Twitch posts and these letter things. Like, go Apple. I just put it on film. Post it online. So, we've got a couple of things. We got a few things. Kind of a cool down segment for what just happened. We've got some more serious stuff that we'll be playing in a minute. We found, as everybody knows, Minnesota's governor is Tim Walz. This has been making the internet rounds as Timu Tim Walz. So I just, it's always amazing to see how other people view your governor. So let's see what the internet at large thinks of Tim Walz. I hate it when they get it so right. This is totally Timu Tim Walz. And these mats sound funny. I don't think they're going to give you much protection when you fall. They look like anti-slip mats. I'm going to call that black belt fake. I'm sorry. You bought that. You didn't. Hey, at least you can kick almost as high as your knee. And you know what? Props to him. It's still better than I can do. Bum. Blubber bean, says MSO. Yep, that's stolen valor level walls. Twitch thinks I'm racist, but most of my ducks are black. Rusty Grammar says no, turn it off. No, it's Timu Tim Walz. What's wrong with that? Matthew Q says nailed it. That black belt might be 35 years old. Yeah, I'm going to say that black belt, if earned, was earned a long, long time ago. That dude does not look flexible. But I will say he does get an impressive amount of air for somebody who looks like he hasn't really ever missed a meal or a dessert. Ever. So there you go. That was a nice one. This is what happened. Oh, dear Lord. So we got a story out of the UK next. He earned it 12 clothing sizes ago. Looks like a fatter Matt. There was a little bit of a Matt look to him, but I think that's just I think it's just the glasses. I feel way more. Again, the internet is regarding him as Timu Tim Walz, which makes me all sorts of happy and disappointed for what Tim Walz is. Nothing is giving that big boy protection from falling. There's a reason why they say the bigger, the harder they fall. Yeah, but don't worry. He's got the mat, so it's comfy for him to jump up and down and do his ninja kicks. Karate is about discipline. His waistline is a couch. Oh, dude. Yeah, the karate is about discipline. His waistline is a couch. Yeah, I don't think that's... Well, he was very... Like I said, he was very disciplined. He never missed a meal or a dessert. He got them all. How bad will it be if somebody like, hey, dude, so there's an article, like, he has, like, horrible, like, stomach cancer or something, some cyst or some shit, and I'm being a dick. Officer Krupke saying, sorry, Johnny, Digger will not make the show today. Well, she's got, like, 20 minutes before she's expected to show up. Rusty Grammer saying, Timu Walls is somehow less lame and gay than actual Walls. It was entertaining, but yeah, it was Tim Walls. He didn't wax on, wax off before starting that exercise. He retired that day after a stroke. Lexi Vaughn demanding Officer Krupke give her back. I don't think I locked her up. Yeah, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I think in 20 minutes or so, she'll show up and I'll have to resize my camera and then we'll do the show with two of us. And it'll be a whole fun time. And again, I feel like because she told me she wouldn't be, she still has 18, 20 minutes before I start getting even a little concerned. And even then, I got like a half hour after that. Because, look, I love the lady, but sometimes she squirrels, all right? She could have got distracted by something. And she's not even late yet. So, and we've got we got 3 stories left to get through. So I feel like everything's going according to plan. You're jumping the gun, my friend. I'm going to call shenanigans on what you're saying. I spent all of her bail money last week. Says Lexi. How do you spend her bail money? How do you spend her bail money? So if she gets caught, you're bailing her out? Like, is that a prearranged thing? Did she provide the bailout funds beforehand and you've been holding them? I don't know. So we'll figure it out. Either way. Well, hell, if you're throwing out money, Lexi Vaughn, you can throw a little bit into a super chat into the YouTube. And friendly reminder, you guys, if you enjoy the stickers, we can play them for you on YouTube for super chats and stuff like that. Also, over on Twitch, you have the access to all of those with the bits and the subs. Everything we get counts towards our goal. Knocking it down further, we're at $20 for December 23rd, which is next Tuesday, our last day next week. So we're almost done there. We have her in solitary. She broke out once before, says Officer Krupke. Well, her name is Digger. I'm going to guess it involved a tunnel. But if I could reiterate, I don't think that really happened. I don't think that really happened. I'm sure she'll be here in 15, 20 minutes. All right, let's check out what's happening in UK. So we've got a story coming out of the United Kingdom. A woman was apparently forced to call her husband home from work. I'm really worried what's going to be shown in this. Now I'm kind of nervous. Apparently, a woman was forced to call her husband home from work to confront a Pakistani migrant who was pleasuring himself while her children were playing in the backyard. The husband is now reportedly under investigation for assaulting the man. It's just, I'm sorry, but you got problems when your society follows these rules.
To anyone round, did you know what he's been caught doing? Yeah, her husband just caught him with his dick out wanking in front of the wife. So this is what happens when you go around wanking with your dick out in public. Husbands might get the hump and come and bash your head in. Yeah?
Okay, that's not going to help you. That's not going to help you. Let's rewind that. Dude, you just confessed to the crime.
Wanking in front of the wife. So this is what happens when you go around wanking with your dick out in public. Husbands might get the hump and come and bash your head in.
One, he's covering his face really, really well. And two, this is what happens when you go around wanking in public. I'm guessing is that the wanking photo? Is he wanking in this photo? I really hope he's not wanking in this photo. I don't support wanking in public. For those of you, I love the is wrong with the UK. I don't know, but I feel like this guy's not even bleeding. So if fluids weren't spilled, the police arrest the people reporting them nowadays. Yeah, that's kind of the problem, though.
You'll keep your dick in your pants, won't you? You're gonna.
No. I'm going to go out on a ledge and say, no, he's not. Because, again, you're going to get punished for this crime. So I'm thinking he's spanking all day long because, ain't no laws when you're pulling out hogs. So I can jerk in public if I'm Islamic. Where do I sign up? The UK, St. Aaron. The UK.
Keep your dick in your fucking pants, you dirty nonce. Yeah? You got bashed for a reason. See that fucking face? That's what a pedo looks like.
This guy's on a tear. Oh, dear Lord.
Her husband got you good, didn't he? Yeah. I'm fucking glad he did, you dirty pedo. Look at...
Should I be concerned about the words this guy's saying? Maybe I shouldn't play all of this. He's getting saucy. Racist much. Nah, St. Caesar, what about that is racist? He never said that every person of his ethnicity or his race. He said, and look, I don't know this guy, but I can understand where he's coming from. If you got caught, as he says, wanking it in public in front of the missus, and according to the story post, the backyard of her children, I could see calling him that. So I wouldn't say he's racist. I haven't heard anything that overtly says racist, but he is jumping to some heavy conclusions there. He looks drugged while he jerked it a lot. He's tired. Something's up. He's the hood over the face thing seems weird.
His kids through the fence wanking.
All right, never mind. There's some blood. There's some blood. I don't know that I want to keep playing. He's getting very descriptive at what happened. Here's the weird part. So let me get this straight. You saw this all go down, and now you're doing something about it? You're coming in here very informed. Were you in the bushes watching him? That's weird and creepy, too. You're just as guilty. Everything is wrong with the UK. Kiss the crown, losers. They kiss the crown. I don't know that he was to children. That's 100%. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Wild Saffron. That's not racism. So yeah, that's totally not racism.
Looking through the fence at his children wanking, were you? You dirty, rotten nonce. They should...
What's a nunt? You dirty, rotten nunt. It's remarkably soft dismount for what was a very large buildup. Wow.
Fucking leave you where they found you. You keep that dirty dick of yours in your pants, yeah?
Okay, now you guys literally filmed you technically assaulting him. So this is where the story didn't get all the representation it needs. That guy's an absolute piece of garbage. But we now have film footage of you confirming and agreeing with treatment he received. Oh. I thought he said munt. I don't know what he says. Ah, nunce. I'll need to remember that. I think he's saying nunce, but it says nunt. And St. Caesar saying that's a term. I didn't know that. I did not know nunce. King Kong Dong. A nunt is a Jewish pastry. You know what? I'm going to call BS. I'm going to press X to doubt. So that's just where I'm going to land on that. There we go. Somebody's listed as green, but I don't have her her mic up.
I am here.
Oh,
Just don't turn me-
hey. Hey, that's
keep me
funny.
off camera, though.
Yeah,
Please
you're off camera.
Don't bring me on yet. Okay. Just before I said, I haven't actually done any meds yet, so I'm going to do that. But I heard you counting down 20 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I heard Officer Krupke say that he had me in solitary. Yes, he did. He had me in solitary. But it didn't work out because I'm back home, and as soon as I do a dab, I'll be on screen. So sorry, Officer Krupke.
Do you want to
You're
pop
gonna have
on
to keep
screen
trying.
for just a second? I can pop you up for just a second if you want.
Well, okay, if you want.
See, guys, proof she's alive and well and not detained.
Your solitary confinement isn't solitary confinement, but
they can't build a box that can hold the digger. I guess. That's a weird way to do it. Lexi Vaughn, digger! Officer Krupke, damn it, she broke out again.
Right?
He needs to stop. He needs to go back and check his own work, LOL. Oh, yeah, Officer Krupke had her. In public, you can prick your finger, but you can't.
Finger your prick, right? Right? That doesn't seem fair at all.
Apparently not in the UK. Although I will say this. Well, I very much agree that it's messed up that the dude who did the assaulting was the one that the cops interrupted and like processed and prosecuted.
Yeah.
But
to be fair though, when they showed up, what did they see? They saw the beat up dude.
Right.
So
but the
I
footage,
can understand.
The footage provided really didn't put it.
Didn't help his cause.
Yeah. And like there was a random person that just kind of kicks the guy at the end. He's got a bloody face, and all we have is secondhand accounts of you're sitting here wanking, and that's the part that I love.
Yeah, I couldn't find the wife or children anywhere. But yeah,
they're probably in hiding.
Probably. Yeah. Because now they don't want their faces known because everyone knows that she's at home alone.
They're
with
under
the kids.
fire, or at least they were for about 5 minutes. It's not okay. The ad, a year and a day to your sentence for escape, says I think he said they. Well,
so I owe an extra 2 years and 2 days so far.
Digger,
hello,
I'm
King
back.
Kong Dong,
Says King Kong Dong.
Good to see you. All right.
It's funny to watch you do that for once because I have your Discord screen down on all the windows, so I did so that way I could have it up and see when you joined. I didn't have to you didn't have to notify me. It wouldn't be startling. Ooh. But you should be so grateful that I don't just flip it over.
That you don't just flip it.
Yeah. The audience themselves, you should be so jealous that I don't flip it over. Anyways.
All right. You can bring me back on.
But Bob says she's ready to go, so here we are. Bam, there's our lady. There's our lady of
How's
peace.
Everyone?
Also got 2 kittens left, says King Kong Dong. Well, I don't have room for cats, so there's 4 in this house. If I
had space.
I might have to take 2 of them with me. It'd be a pretty big dick if I didn't, but we'll see. Proof UK is having a smoke equals change my mind. Yeah, you're kind of right, Rusty Grammar. They have, but I will say, I don't know. I enjoy the lingo, because even when you're staring down the single pump action shot of a cheese pizza enthusiast, sitting there, you're sitting there looking at the wife and the kids wanking, like. That's what you get
wanking in public.
when you wank it in public. It's one of those.
I really like that he called him a nonce. I haven't heard the term nonce in far too long.
I'll never be in that situation, so it's funny to watch it and just be like, it sounds so quaint and fun. $20 from Balls Deep over on the YouTube, and with what we have sitting in the back of that, we can kind of just count the whole thing. Johnny's Exotic Peter pickled pack of rubber baby buggy bumpers coming soon. Dear God, man, did you make me work for that? Thank you for the $20. Thought it was a nunt, says King Kong Dong. He said nunt.
It's nonce.
It sounded like he said nunt.
Yeah.
You're a nunce. Like he didn't say nunce. He got nunt.
A nunce.
You're a nunt.
Thanks, Bull Steve. That rocks.
So yeah, screw it. We'll just, if I'm wrong, we'll cut the difference and we'll count the whole 20 and we'll just take what's sitting in YouTube out there and just count it. So that means, and we're doing that partially because that means my Christmas wish is fulfilled. We are done with next week's goals and we're on to the New Year's week, which is the 29th. We're on to the 29th with 65. So everything
you
on...
You guys rock.
Yes, you guys do. Everything on Rumble and Twitch goes towards knocking that down if you guys don't. We also have the PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs. Those are the best, most direct ways to support the program. But you do you, and we will say thank you. So we have 2 stories left in the first hour. Then we got a bunch of fun stuff. I'm glad you didn't get. I'm glad you got here before we started the second hour because the second hour stories are where it's going to be a lot more fun. Like, the only one that you really could have enjoyed that we didn't do was or that I did before you got here was the restaurant thing, and that's just it's duh.
Which restaurant?
There's in Chicago. There is the mayor of Chicago.
Somebody fought in the minibus. Somebody fought in the minibus.
Anyways, thank you, Lab Glass, for somebody fired in the minibus and the 100 bits. We appreciate that so much.
Thank you.
I'm starting to think like people are doing that just to get me to stop what I'm doing and just dance.
Damn.
It might be.
Look at all the wieners.
You really like your wieners.
I just realized they're vampire wieners because I can't see their reflection.
Oh, shit. Arch Magnus coming in, $10, same paying his dues.
Thank you, Arch Magnus, Tim.
I like that.
All right, so that means now with $10 over there on the... So we'll save that over there so we don't forget, and then we'll take 5 off immediately from that automatically. So that's down to 60 already. Thank you, Arch Magnus Tim, for that, and thank you, Lagblass, for the 100 bits.
Yes.
And the Christmas Moodong sticker.
Hello, Wild. I'm glad you had faith in me.
Moodang, not Moodong. Yes, Labglass saved us from the restaurant story again. How did Labglass save us from the restaurant story again? Oh, I don't know.
Ho ho ho, non swanking in. Ho ho ho, nonce, no wanking in public. Ho ho ho.
Now we have 4 minutes for a hype train to launch. If we get one more person to throw in 100 bits or a sub.
Cheese.
Yeah, I got Christmas cheesed. I got Christmas cheesed. Lexi Vaughn, happy to see the hippo. Yes, if Arch Magnus Tim Balls Deep, you guys, if you throw in money on YouTube and you want to hear a certain sticker or anything, you let me know. I can always throw those on. Christmas cheese. Yes.
Chile. It must be Italian.
I didn't know you had one of those stickers. Good Lord, man,
I don't
it's a
make
leg.
them. I don't make them. It's an app. That's one of the things I love about Twitch is when people throw in the stickers, the creators get part of that money. And so the creators ought to be making bank. They make a lot of stickers. It's constantly updating. I love the app. Huge fan of it.
Yeah.
So thank you for paying your dues, Arch Magnus Tim, if I didn't acknowledge that earlier. But again, thank you for that. 3 minutes left.
Oh.
What?
No, Matthew Q says the restaurant story was the fact there will no longer be a McDonald's in Canada because Canada is losing business. Not
you guys
quite
are losing
true.
McDonald's?
Turns out. Well, no, see, that's the thing. Turns out there's a few people out there, one dude in particular, that keeps saying all these companies are closing, and they're not. Like one store, 17 stores closed, and it's at 1,700.
Everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes the train, and here comes driver 10-2. Wah-hey! Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the train today. Here comes the train!
Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't ready for that, were you?
No. Oh, God.
I thought I could get in on it this time.
You could. It looks like Johnny is trying to burn Digger's nipples. Yeah, it did kind of look that way. I realized too, like with video effects, I can lean in and blow like the smoke like that, and it looked like I'm blowing it into you, and then
Right
you
in my
could
boob?
exhale. Right, but I'm blowing it into your chest, and then you could exhale. It'd be like, whoa. But yeah, that'd be stupid.
You could pass me a hoot.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's like
mouth to mouth.
it's like we're super
Yeah.
sexy shotgunning.
Wow.
Oh my
Yes.
God! Like yes, like
Almost
shotgunning.
like we're in the same room, but not.
So sexy, like super sexy. Oh my God! All right,
Really
so
looked like you were throwing your head into my cup of coffee there.
well, I had to pick up my lighter.
Oh, that's fine. It was funny.
I had to stop
Fun
her
with cameras.
screaming. That's my Christmas movie, and people be like, "It's not a Christmas movie," and I'm like, it's an anytime movie."
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. It's an anytime movie, not a Christmas movie. There's a difference.
So I have to watch actual Christmas. Thank you. That is the Discord sticker. Discord troll. So it's a Discord troll, I guess. But thank you. A hoot through the Hooters. All this sucks saying, "Hey Johnny, it's me, Granny. I'm stream sniping you." Cool.
Hey,
hi.
good to see you.
Thanks for stream sniping. I guess. I don't know why you'd stream snipe me. We do a modest show. We talk about stuff. It's a tiny show, but you do you, homie. We have how much left? Now people are aiming the snow. Die Hard is the best Xmas movie. I don't know. I like Die Hard, but here's the thing: like, I get sad now if I see Die Hard because Bruce Willis isn't dead, but he's living my nightmare of like that's like a big nightmare of mine is to like be trapped inside your body or just mentally like have the cognizance like your consciousness like dissolve to the point where you're just a giant dude, and that's what. Didn't Rambo happen during Christmas time?
What do you know about
Holy.
illegal narcotics?
What the heck? I don't need your crotch. Can you get your crotch out of my face, please?
Not for another minute. Bruce Willis is getting well taken care of by Sylvester Stallone. Apparently, is the last I heard. He's living together with them. I don't think he's. I don't believe that Bruce Willis is living with Sylvester Stallone.
I don't think that's true. From what I understand, he's
Where
in
did
a
I say cock?
save home, no, like an old folks home, assisted living. Only he's like, a millionaire, so it's one of the fancy assisted livings. That would be very funny though. If Sly Stallone is nursing Bruce Willis. If he's giving palliative care to Bruce Willis. Oh my goodness! Now you threw your crotch in me. Now I've got a penguin going down on me. Like, you need to get a hold of your Twitch things. You're being quite rude. I didn't invite it in here. I didn't ask for it to come down here. It's kind of.
Johnny's afraid to be stuck living in his own mind while the body can't do anything. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist. I've gotten more than enough of a taste of that from
Fragile. It must be Italian.
Oh no. Oh, that's awesome.
Why is he beating the new boot goof and hit like semi-consensual is still somewhat consensual? I don't know how that counts.
Apparently I'm a little stanky.
St. Aaron saying Bruce Willis learning to speak again from someone with speech impediment is brilliant. We finished that hype train there at level 1. I didn't see where because a bunch of stuff came in and
that was Kowalski. I don't know who Kowalski was. Or is.
Well, thank you.
It wasn't. Yeah, thank you though.
Nucleatic gaming. Lab glass.
Really? Just
fettuccine. Lab glass.
You might be right.
I don't see a Kowalski.
No, there was a Kowalski, because it looked like it was going down on me, whether I wanted it to or not.
Oh, okay. Looked like a crap.
Oh.
I was walking in and I couldn't get it to tick over. I'm sorry, buddy. It's all good. It all still counts, just not as a hype train. And if my lungs are any indication, the one was all I needed, because I'm pretty well taxed. So the reason for the title of today's show, this is one story you might enjoy. Chinese billionaires are apparently trying to have dozens of U.S.-born babies via surrogate. Video game executive Zubu said that more than 100 children and other elites build mega families, testing citizenship laws. So they're trying to grandfather themselves into American citizenship by just covering the field
by
with
having
babies.
Lots of babies. Yeah. Apparently, though, the reason I was late to the show today is because my mom and stepdad were visiting. It was a lovely visit. We were talking about some of these things, and apparently, my stepdad, one of his friends, actually did exactly that back in the 70s. She agreed to be a surrogate for some rich Chinese dude. So she had a couple of kids for him, and she raised them. She used the money that he paid her on top. He covered all of the children's expenses, all of the living and everything. But he also paid her a stipend. So what she was able to do was buy a beautiful property, turn it into an Airbnb. The kids grew up, moved out of the home. She still had the Airbnb to make money off of, even though she wasn't getting paid from him anymore. But she was basically paid to be mom to these children. And yeah,
you
this is
know,
the 70s they were doing it.
And that's a suck it to everybody who says being a mom isn't a job. That's not.
She was getting paid real good for it.
More power
and then
to her.
The kids ended up being able to run their dad's company. Like they brought it over to Canada as well, and they were able to run the business from Canada while dad was still in China. So dad never wanted to come to Canada ever. That was not his intention. He had.
And she got to have cute Asian babies.
She got to have 2 Asian babies. She was a white lady, had 2 Asian babies, raised them, everything. And yeah, then they were able to bring dad's business into the country of Canada without all the red tape and stuff. And yeah, so apparently this has been done for a very, very long time. Very long time.
Well, again, apparently this guy that we're talking about here, this video executive, kind of lays out how it works. Apparently this guy was paying to send his sperm to women in the U.S. and birth his male children. They don't really mention what happens if any of them turned out to be chicks, apparently.
Abort.
Yeah, giving them to California nannies to raise them. He wanted to do this 20 times over. Again, this is kind of scary. I don't like that. This shouldn't be a thing. You can't pay people to have your kids in another country if you're not living there or moving there. That shouldn't be a thing. You I want this lady.
Apparently, it's been done forever.
Don't get me wrong. If some lady in that country is hot for your seed and is mailing out for it because I want a cute Chinese baby or European baby or wherever she's going, I want Viking splooge to shove up my ShamWow. That lady, can do that or whatever. But I don't I'm a big I'm a entrepreneur or a billionaire or some sort of really wealthy person, and I'm in this country and I'm happy to be here, but I'd really like to have a foothold in that one. So I'm just going to, grab this Dixie cup and pay somebody to go full term. I'm not okay with that.
Yeah.
Not okay with that is all I'm saying.
Arch Magnus, my stepdad never said. I would assume they'd have to know him somewhat. The reason he had them was so that they'd be loyal to him and run his company as a Canadian company over here, or whatever, as a Chinese company over here in Canada. So he must have known them. Otherwise, they wouldn't have felt any loyalty to him. They would have felt loyalty to the woman who raised them. So that's my assumption.
Scruffy, how is that any different from a woman going to a sperm bank and buying splooge so they can have a kid?
The only reason is the stuff in behind with the whole taking over a
dad's
country.
involved in the lives of the children.
Yeah.
Like
dad's involved.
There's no anonymity in this. It's very much she got paid. Yeah. Honestly, it's way more getting paid to take a load. Because for a lot of these ladies, like your story is a little different, but for the ladies in this story, apparently, like they don't raise the children, and that's another part.
No, they find someone else a nanny to do that. This is back in 1970, so apparently he just bought an all-in-one. He bought the womb and nanny in one. Just bought this woman's life. She raised a couple of kids for him.
I bought the full package. That is all included. The all-included package.
Inclusive.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nuclear gaming sounds like legalized prostitution. Because it is.
It is. And it's and
unless she opts for it, she doesn't even get to have fun
in the background. It's there's a lot of stuff wrong with it. It's very icky.
Mm-hmm. That gets real awkward if the lady decides to take on a mate. I mean, if they're being inseminated, I mean, maybe, but not all arrangements need to be love.
Right? And that's true, too. That's been a thing as long as the world's been around. You don't, people have married to keep, the royal bloodlines or to keep a family fortune or, all sorts of things. So, I guess I shouldn't be as surprised as I am that it's still happening.
Our family tree's like a barber pole. It just twists around and around and around. So it's not that it doesn't branch out. It's just that it all comes full circle. And by coming full circle, I mean I'm my own grandpa. Super awkward if it's a primate. Oh, that's bestiality. I'm just saying, how does she explain that to a guy she wants to be serious with? Yeah, if you're pregnant with some other dude's surrogate baby, it is hard to be. I'm guessing you're not dating then, or if you are, you're picking up weirdos that have some sort of prego fetish.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't
dangerous
ask a whole lot.
99% of surrogacy is done through the legal system and agencies. The 1% is the shit where random women get pregnant for other people or illegally done by doctors. Scruffy, free dumps don't have to pull out. Well, I mean, there's kind of that, but that's a... She's having a Chinese guy's baby. Well, I'm going to whitewash this fetus with my... Like, no, don't. My wife was a surrogate while we were together.
That's cool. I was tempted to be a surrogate for a friend and her husband before I found out that my own bits don't work.
It's really...
there's that. But yeah, I mean, for people who can't have children... it's a miracle. It's an amazing thing. So it's I'm
just gonna go out on a limb and say I'm probably never gonna be a surrogate. I'm selfish. I don't think I can commit to it. I don't think I can do it.
You can't do it. You can't just 9 months out of your whole life to give someone else a child. No, you can't do it.
Mm-mm.
Selfish.
Dude, I didn't even carry the one I have.
Well, see, then you totally should. You're just shirking your duties.
Oh, this is a video clip. So we have our last, it's almost halfway through the second hour at this point. We're a quarter into the second hour, kind of trucking along. So we have our last first hour story. This is another one that you probably know about because you sent it. A 22-year-old special needs woman was found locked inside a dog kennel.
Yeah.
So let's go to the video for this.
This is really sad.
Oh, dear Lord. This is a minute and a half.
See, King Kong Dong saying we were blessed with twins, so we wanted to help people who couldn't have a baby. That's, that's awesome.
That's if you're willing to do it, it's a very noble thing. I'm not willing to do it. I'm incredibly selfish. But if you're willing to do it, that's a very noble thing because you're putting parts and facets of your life on the line to carry this baby. It's for other people. Like, the risks may not be severe, or the chances of dangerous risks may be incredibly minor, but you're still like, yeah, but you know what? I'm willing to roll those dice. That's incredibly. Johnny, you don't have a womb. That's the joke, Scruffy. It's not clear. If it's not clear, I was 100% joking, King Kong Dong. Yeah, he was just joking. Did she bite someone? I mean, I guess maybe if she bit someone, let's see what's in the video. Apparently a man found a woman locked in a dog kennel in a neighbor's yard. This is in Texas from November.
Yeah.
You not hear her.
What are you scared of, Emily?
She's locked into a f***ing kennel, bro.
A good start, eh?
Oh, and I can pull you up on this screen too because you're not here.
Yes,
that reminds me. Let's do that. Let's find where's our ladies little do. So yeah, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I thought we came into this like post lady being released from the kennel. I thought she was retarded.
No, this is the evil that does this. She is a foster mom to 4 special needs people. Right now, and one of the special needs.
Then I don't
the
feel
neighbor,
bad for going, oh, this asshole looks like they have Down syndrome. So
yeah, no, don't feel bad. This is the evil thing that does this. The neighbors heard things, but could never figure out what it was he was hearing. He never couldn't see anything, and he finally found it out. He finally saw.
You not hear her.
What are you scared of, Emily?
She's locked into a f***ing kennel, bro.
Disturbing images. I need to go to the bathroom.
Is everything okay?
All right, I can't.
Can I put my dogs up?
I can't. I don't know that I want to play this. I have the audio going.
Yeah. You locked your kid in a dog kennel.
Yes, because she's tearing up everything and just.
You really think locking a kid in a special needs?
Like, dude, you can't handle this person then. That's not how.
Yeah. And it's not even her child. It's one of 4 special needs teenage adults that she's fostering.
I am going to say.
She's got 3 others.
I am going to say. You can call it the universe. You can call it chaos. You can call it divine intervention. But whatever it is, it has a great sense of humor. I'm one of those crazy people, and she's wearing a shirt that apparently is like I'm guessing a Christian church shirt or whatever. Regardless of what message or denomination or whatever that it is endorsing. It's hilarious on the face of it. I'm one of those crazy people. Yeah, I'd say locking a special needs kid in a dog kennel, pretty fucking crazy.
It is pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy. Yeah, you're crazy. That's evil, bro. This is hard enough with the audio. Yeah, dude, I'm not going to show it to you.
Once again, foster care lives up to its horrible reputation. And she will never get properly punished for this.
It's just.
You really think locking a kid in a special needs kid? A special needs kid.
All right, your dogs are being really, really not awesome. I'm not gonna let it pan over to this.
In a dog kennel?
I'm gonna put this dog in there.
No.
You're gonna put the dog what, in that or in the kennel?
You understand how that is on a special needs kid? To where
No, she doesn't. Again, they aren't people to her. They're paychecks. They're paychecks.
Yeah.
Which again, if one of those crazy people is a reference to like a church event, I don't think God will look kindly on that. Matthew Q, if I caught someone doing that, I would be in jail for assault. Arch Magnus, nah, they'll up the amount she gets.
Probably.
That lady should have been Old Yellard.
I agree, though. I would be in trouble as well. There's no way. Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Well, Scruffy, the problem is, he'd heard these sounds.
He couldn't place them or figure out what they were.
He couldn't figure out what it was. So this time he came out with his camera. He's trying to figure out what it is. And this time he was able to see it. He was actually able to see the person. So.
It was actually a ghost story for the longest time.
Yeah, he heard things, but he couldn't see anything wrong. He'd go out and.
This is in Texas. He thought it was a chupacabra. It is not a chupacabra. Don't film it. Yeah, that's maybe where I'd be.
Yeah. I think I'm with him. Like, he walked up filming like he always does, trying to figure out what's going on. So I don't think he was, not like he set it up to film and then started the interaction.
No, he walked up on it. We watched him walk up on it.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I would have kept filming because I was already filming. I'd keep filming just to, here's proof.
This is just one of those, I don't understand how people can willingly do something like that.
Yeah.
There we go. YouTube doesn't like what I do to this comments. Yeah, they don't care. But don't worry, that's why we have
censoring Brian too.
That's why we have Rumble.
Yeah. That's why we have Rumble.
And I hear somebody screaming like that.
While
they wait for help.
The lady leaves and he consoles her while they wait for help.
Yeah.
Breathe, okay? Help is here. Help is here. You're okay. This ain't gonna happen to you again.
Yeah, but it'll happen to somebody else. I don't know, man. In Texas, I feel like that lady should be worried. I'm pretty sure you can't enter the property to let her out. Yeah, but he wasn't entering the property. He's literally, I'll show it in still. He's literally he's up against a dog kennel. That was, I would say, at best, almost as high as or about as high as the lady standing, like that he was interviewing. She could probably duck under that and maybe be standing up. But either way, she's in a dog kennel with what looks like all-weather tarp or plastic lining around it for rain and stuff and wind. And she's just in there screaming and crying. And I was able to make out in the first clip we played that she was screaming she needed to go to the bathroom, which is one of these weird things to me. So the lady is upset with her for going to the bathroom all over the place, and she's like, "I need to go to the bathroom," and you're just gonna leave her out. Oh God! This is one of those where it's like you put so much effort into being so horrible to this person. Why take them on in the first place? And I know the reason, but
because
still,
of the money. It's
I
awful.
know.
It's awful. Brian's saying, I'm pretty sure you can enter the property, that he could do it. He could, but there's dogs. There's a lot of dogs running around. Who's to say one of those dogs isn't going to attack him?
But he's staying with her until the people that the police he called get there. Maybe the police told him not to enter the property.
That's true too. Yeah. Yeah. But he's staying there with the woman in the cage and he's called for help. So it's not like he's just sitting and recording.
Right.
He has called for help. He's got
at this point,
are on their way.
Honestly, if I'm him, this isn't one of those. There's a huge crowd, somebody's filming it. You're there by yourself, so yes, document everything because if there's a court case, you got to be able to back up what you claim happened.
Prove. Yeah.
That's one of those you should be summarily discharged from being any sort of caregiver and possibly maybe even join the ranks of the incarcerated, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Or worse, there's got to be something where hopefully, drawn and quartered, says Scrummy. I mean, look, I'm not saying I agree. I'm saying I understand.
Yeah. If we actually meted out punishment for this sort of action, then people wouldn't do it. It's the fact that they know they can get away with it.
Honestly, I wonder if they relinquished the other people in her care. Like it just this lady shouldn't have any people.
No. Shouldn't know.
All right, so I don't know why that's linked into this. All right, so there we go. That's that one done. Hey, that's our first hour finally finished.
Woo!
That was a really I'm glad you were here for that last part because that was a really shitty one. I would have hated doing that alone. That would have sucked. That would have really sucked. So yes, we have 2 hours left in the program. We got 2 hours of content.
I know you don't mean that. Hello, love. Why keep her outside? Duct tape her to the wall inside at least. Keep her warm.
I hear the Chinese are looking for some donations to send her. Or send her. Oh.
Send her. Yeah. Yeah, it should be even more of a crime because they have special needs. The one in the cage turned out she was 22 or something like that. Yeah.
If she's special needs and she's 22, then that's obviously somebody, like if she's in a foster care situation, that's somebody who really can't care for themselves on some very basic levels. So this she flipped up furniture and she's pissing everywhere argument that she made was like, well, dude, this is clearly someone who's got difficulties. You need to know what you're dealing with. This is again that thing where I got upset. We did a story a while ago. There was a mom who her kid is a special needs kid, and the mom lets the kid have his Nintendo Wii, and the kid had a Nintendo Wii in class and wasn't paying attention. So the frickin' the substitute, not the teacher, substitute takes away the Nintendo Wii, and the kid goes like, you say ape shit, and they say you're being racist because of the ethnicities involved, but that's like,
that's what it was,
and just like stomps on her head and kicks her and stuff. Like she has permanent brain damage and everything. And the mom was all like, "Oh, my poor child is people don't understand." It's like, no. If your child behaves that way, it's not the school's responsibility. That's a special kind of wait a minute, and people shouldn't be raising him. He shouldn't be in that environment. And it's not society's job to provide you a special place for that kind of, you need to take that on. And the idea that like somehow that burden shouldn't be hers pissed me off. And it's just, this is the same kind of thing where it's like, no, you need to understand this isn't someone who's going to function in society the normal way. People need to be taking care of him, you included, in this case, the foster care mom, that like need to understand. You need to, one, bolt down the furniture.
Well, and they may have special needs, and they, but there are things you can do. And if they act out in violence, if they're known to be that kind of a reactor, you don't put them in those situations. It should be that simple, but nothing's easy anymore.
Los Ferrari says if Johnny got into a fist fight with Digger, he wouldn't stand a chance. It depends. Are the wheels locked or not? Because then I might fly backwards, but
he might sit a chance, but he definitely doesn't stand a chance.
Sit a chance, just so close, phonetically. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab our second hour stories. So the second hour thing, we'll kind of touch base on what we know about the Rob Reiner homicide.
Yeah.
I got this story, and it's not what I grabbed. Like, I was told that a flight was canceled because of a furry, and I clicked on it, and now the story says massive rat, and I'm like, okay, so if it's an actual furry animal, it's not.
Yeah, That's not a furry. Yeah.
All right. Well, either way, so we've got that. We've got a couple of things that you sent us. We got a lady that we've got a Fox Business host that says Americans need to buy fake trees so Christmas farms can be used for AI data centers.
Oh my goodness.
So that's a fun one. Hey guys, it's totally not a freaking organized thing. And then we got the thing at the end. The thing I can't believe, the thing I can't believe I'm going to play later at the end that I can't believe is a thing. Some countries have very interesting pastimes, and I'm just saying that's why maybe we don't mix, because that's... Anyhow,
yeah, that was a weird pastime. I don't understand. I don't see the purpose.
we'll give
for
them
it.
all a good look at it in a bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we've got all of that coming up over the next hour. Wheelchair, Virgin Mobile. What?
No, what do you call a nun
Oh,
in a
I
wheelchair?
I can't believe my eyes didn't see that.
Virgin Mobile.
Scruffy, the Indian Poop Festival. No, not the India Poop Festival.
No,
we covered that a while ago. I wanted to play the dude's video when he released it and stuff, but I don't know. I didn't want to get in trouble. It was kind of lame, but I didn't want to do it. But either way, so yes, no, we're not talking about that. We've got a way crazier, on like almost Buzkashi level, way crazier thing. But yes, we'll cover the Rob Reiner thing quick. If you didn't know, I think most people do. Rob Reiner's son, Nick, is apparently the main suspect. He was arrested on Sunday of suspicion of murder. Let's see. Karen Reed's lawyer, Alan Jackson. Okay. I don't care about that. This is his past. He was a celebrated actor. I wanted the stuff on the story. Former acquaintance of Nick Rainer recalled the immense pressure he was under to live up to the success of his famous family. In the little picture that he was actually making things. When he wrote Being Charlie, or he had an idea, he thought he was just another person with an idea. Okay. Oh, God, it's a struggling drug addict? Oh, dear Lord.
Nick, yeah. Nick Reiner, yeah.
Rob Reiner's son, Nick, struggled with drug addiction throughout his life and wrote the film Being Charlie loosely based on his own experiences. Nick worked on the 2016 film with his father. Nick Reiner involved in a tiff with Bill Hader at Conan O'Brien's holiday party. Who cares? Hours before the bodies of Rob Reiner and Michelle Singer Reiner were discovered, son Nick Reiner was allegedly involved in a tiff with comedian. So
he got into a fight with a comedian and then went home and stabbed his mom to death.
It didn't say before their bodies. It didn't say before the murders. It says before the bodies were discovered. Nick reportedly stormed off in a huff with an encounter with Hader at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party on Saturday. So gay. Nick allegedly interrupted the Saturday Night Live comedian, sources told NBC News, after Hader told Nick that he was in the middle of a private conversation. Source told the outlet that Nick just stood there and stared before storming off. Family friends of Rob and Michelle told the Los Angeles Times that Nick got into an argument with his parents at the event one night before their death.
Okay.
Representatives for Hader had no further comment when they reached out. So Nick was booked under suspicion of murder and transferred Monday to the Twin Towers Correctional Facility. That's funny. It's going to get hit by an airplane. According to Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, Nick was not medically cleared to appear in court Tuesday. So so
he was high as a fucking kite.
And possibly a safety risk. Great.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just go ahead and say,
he's on
probably
suicide watch.
He's probably the guy that did it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm guessing he probably did it. Yeah.
Bad Desert, aren't all druggies struggling? Them drugs ain't cheap. I don't know. How much money does...
This is Rob Reiner's son, though. He's probably
and Rob Reiner's
not
Carol
struggling.
Reiner's son, so finances could have amassed. I'll tell you what, he might be up for a windfall if he's
generational wealth.
He might be up for a windfall if he's not automatically,
Well, no, if he's found guilty,
like I said,
then he's not eligible for any of it. There is another son and a daughter. I believe it was the daughter who found her parents. She had just come home from a vacation. It must be nice. And she found her parents. She's the one that called the fire department.
Ooh.
Which to me seems weird. When you find a crime scene, why don't you call the police? Why did you call the fire department? Is it different in LA? But I found it very strange that they called the fire department.
Damn it. Yeah, that is very, very strange. Sorry, I'm not paying full attention.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scanning the story I was gonna do. And yeah, it's just they found a massive rat running through an airplane. And so they had to cancel the flight from Amsterdam to the Caribbean because a KLM flight had a rat running through the cabin. Like,
that's not a furry.
That's not a furry. That's
gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really wanted to know what somebody in a giant animal costume had done to justify a flight cancellation. Like, I was like, okay, you can have a we don't allow furries on the plane policy, but clearly they made it through the security gate, so somebody fucked up before now. So what are you gonna do? Like, you can't make them take off the costume. But again, so that only led me to believe, no, the costume probably was allowed, but what did the furry do? And then I don't read the news stories to read ahead. I don't want to pre-write my jokes. I don't want to think about stuff. I want to have fresh reactions. It's a reaction show. I can't watch it for the second time. If a person is yelling, my parents have been, they should send an ambulance if there's no danger.
Okay, maybe they called the fire department for EMS. Okay, so yeah, there's a few people saying something about fire department and EMS. So maybe they're a combined thing.
The Conjuring 20, the Coke made me do it. Did it have a menorah? No. They called the fire department for EMS. Yeah, my daughter's flight was canceled yesterday, but she was in Dublin. Yeah, that's a different area. We do have a funny story out of there to talk about later as well. Weird stuff in Ireland, man.
Weird stuff in Ireland, yes. Yes. I was really hoping that Conor McGregor would become the president of Ireland. I was thinking that would be a lot of fun to watch. I mean, we're all sitting on this flaming, pile of dog shit we call the earth. We might as well enjoy it. Yeah. That would have given for some entertainment. You can't say Trump as president hasn't been entertaining. Right? So it would have been nice to see something like that go on for a bit in Ireland.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yes.
This is listed as a mugging, and this looks way more like someone trying to steal people's stuff. I don't know if I would call it a mugging necessarily. But the video you sent, it starts out aggressive. I don't know if that guy has... Yeah, it looks like he has a knife almost.
Big, long knife. Yeah, big, long knife.
Yeah, that will go to the part where he doesn't have a knife.
There was no slicing. You can see it. You can show it because there's no actual cutting or no one got
stabbed?
No.
All right.
No one got stabbed. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got that for our next thing. We'll get to that in a minute. Oh, excuse me. I have to cough and mute my mic for a second.
They're called Africans and they don't belong there, right? Same here.
For this one, this is in Colombia.
Yeah, this one specifically is in Colombia. These just a couple of tourists. But I was the reason I got it was because what a dick of a boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
Okay, boyfriend, I'll go backpacking around the world.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Bad Desert. They are new. They are the new Irish. Who are the new Irish?
The African people and Muslim
way
people.
Things are going. No more tartan kilts. It'll be tartan style burqas.
Yep. Red Scoper agrees as well. I don't like Trump, but I can't say Trump isn't entertaining. And that's it. At the end of the day, they're all dirty bastards at this point. They're all, none of them are working for us. None of them are the good guy. So at the very least, they could be entertaining. I've really been entertained by Trump. I really do think that Conor McGregor as president of Ireland could have been a hoot. I was quite ready to pop the popcorn and sit back and watch that show. It's yeah, disappointed.
You know, it happens. It happens sometimes. Metro, was it no slice and dice the way things are going? Sigh, guess I'm gonna have to go to Ireland and take it back. Scruffy, you might have to.
Might.
You might have to go there and propagate the god of that island. But although I suppose if you're too effective in your job, then it's gonna be a problem. Because then everyone's related.
I was reading a story just yesterday. An Irish woman sends her Irish daughter to school, and in a class of 30, she is the only white kid. She is the only Irish kid in her class. And it's an Irish school in Ireland.
It has the traditional like Irish Catholic population, has it declined massively? Like, or is it just are they just importing people?
No, they've been inundated, but unlike say the UK or America or Canada, where we've got space, you don't maybe notice it as much. They're an island, and they've taken in half the Irish population, again, just in migrants in the last, since COVID. That's when they really started doing the push.
That seems it's the same BS globalist pumping in third worlders. Yeah, I assumed it probably was
the same BS, but it's really obvious because Ireland's just a tiny little island, and they brought in half of the Irish population again in migrants, so it's obvious. This little girl, she's the only white kid in her class. It's
so sad.
That's not right. That's not right. This is Ireland.
Well, you were telling
the Irish are white folks.
You were telling me earlier that was it $3 billion that Macron spent on redoing?
Oh gosh,
redoing Notre Dame's like stained glass windows that were totally fine.
And they're not even.
And
they're not even stained glass windows that needed to be replaced because of the fire. They survived the fire. And they're like very, very old, beautiful stained glass. He paid like $3 billion to replace those stained glass windows. And they've just put up on display the ones that are going to be replacing them. Hideous.
And they're horrible.
They're horrible. And they're all people of color. There isn't a single white person in the entire fresco. And it's France.
Saint Caesar, it's not jerk off, it's wank off. At least you should know this. They don't wank off. He was wanking in front of, and
he was wanking in front of the kids.
He was wanking. Well, no, not in front of the kids. He was wanking, looking through the fence at, I guess I don't know. Either way,
he was watching the kids through the fence.
Let's just focus on the fun part. The word wanking.
The wanking.
The act itself.
I like the nonce. The use
right.
of the term nonce. I haven't used.
So if I get in trouble, I'm totally taking it out on you. All right. So this is an attempted mugging. Supposedly of 2 tourists in Colombia. These are American tourists here. All right, I'm saying that's not a boyfriend.
I don't know. Well, they're traveling together.
They might be traveling together. They could be brother and sister. I don't know, whoever he is, he's a bitch.
He's a bitch. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Baby. It doesn't matter if she's flogging his log or not. Like, if you guys are buddies, if you even know each other, hell, even if you don't know each other, if you're the 2 Americans that are just talking as, hey, we're the only 2 Americans in this place in Colombia, what a coinkydink, and this happened, and you don't step in. like, is, like, chivalry completely dead? Like, I know I'm in a wheelchair, but even I'd kind of, like, roll in and get, like, involved. But that's where I'd also be screwed, because I'm not going to put up much of a fight. And now I'm seeing, like, this guy is watching from the car.
Yeah, the guy in the car sees it. The guy on the motorcycle, you can see his head's turned. So they saw him walking up with the big knife. And when he first went in, he stabbed down. It looks like he ended up stabbing the bag. I think he was trying to slice, the backpack straps.
I think he wants the
is what he
backpack.
wanted.
Like they're listing this as a mugging. I think he just wants. I guess does mugging come for your purse or your bag or whatever?
Well, yeah, mugging is you're taking purse, wallet.
All right.
Look,
now
another stranger walks in.
Rando stranger walks in. Now suddenly that 70s show guy has a fucking pair. Like now suddenly, oh wait, now I'm willing to. Oh wait, nope, never mind. He thought better of it again and decided to back away.
Nope, never mind. Jeez.
Yeah, clutch your fanny pack, you pussy, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah.
All right, that guy just put his car in park. Please tell me I'm about to see the guy that was driving by went, no, this ain't happening. Meanwhile, dude who was standing right next to her can't get farther away.
Hiding.
Oh, my God, this is funny.
Yeah.
All
and
right,
the helper even won't help.
She's
there we
fighting
go.
him
Yes,
off.
there's the driver. There you go.
The driver, and then it looks like the motorcyclist too, or something. Nope, never mind. The motorcyclist is over there. But yeah, the driver.
And now
it's just
now that he's disarmed, now it's the mob mentality. Now it's
now all of those guys are getting. Everybody else is bailing. She's tossing her stuff.
Buddy is still peeking around the corner. Oh, is that guy his buddy? Yeah. The guy that came running in was trying to help the guy with the knife. Now the son of a whore comes and goes, "Are you okay?"
What a bitch. Oh.
Yes. Yes. That's a soy low T bitch boy, if ever I saw one.
Oh. No St. Caesar. Danny Masterson wasn't trying to stop shit. That guy, again, like, one, you're a bigger bitch than her for the fanny pack alone. For the fanny pack around the waist, shoulder.
I don't care if P. Diddy does it. It still looks ridiculous.
Yeah, you're stupid as F. Two, when she's getting attacked, and again, the whole thing, it didn't matter how many people were involved. This dude's like, I'm just up around the corner.
Yeah, no, I'm hiding. I'll peek around the corner and just to see what's going on. But yeah, I'm not getting in on it.
Here's my guess.
I'm not going anywhere near
Here's
that.
my guess. The only honor I can give this guy that justifies that action is that he was holding their weed, and he doesn't want to get officially involved in the altercation because then the cops have to talk to him, and meanwhile he's got all the dubes, and she I don't care, and she's there.
You chuck it. Yeah, fuck it. You chuck it. You beat the fuck out of the guy. You protect your friend. And then you worry about whatever.
I'll say
else.
this: Columbia Jeremy Renner here is not having any of it. This guy's not having any of it. Like, it's kicking off again.
Yeah. Well, his buddy ran in to get into it,
and now we have a group of people standing off at each other. Here's a hot tip: don't go to Columbia. It kind of really sucks there. He looks like a tiny hat wearer. I don't know. It's gay there. I said it. He's single, ladies. He will say, I love you, but you better have a good life insurance. Yeah, pretty much. Hawkeye stepping up like he should. Yeah, well, that was the joke. Yes. Oh, dear Lord. Silly legs. So, yes, today's Tuesday. You don't do shows on Tuesday, so thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that.
Well, I knew the visit would be over and you'd still be on, so and come and say hi.
You really
speaking of, I kept it here because people enjoy my lovely coffee. I have here a whole bunch of coffee. This is a year's worth of coffee for me. And I get it every Christmas because my mom is phenomenal. She gets a free pound of coffee from Starbucks every week. So yeah, I've now got all the cat pee.
So does she just
piss coffee
every week? A free pound every week. Is each one of those bags a pound?
Yeah.
So she just stockpiles all year long, and that's what she gives everybody at Christmas?
Some of us. She spent more than 10 years working for Starbucks, and then she retired. And if you do that, as long as you don't take another job after 10 years, they let you keep all your partnership, your Starbucks partnership stuff. So you get your staff price, you get your staff discount, you get your knockoff, because every Monday Starbucks employees get a knockoff product for free. So she still gets her free knockoff every week. All sorts of stuff. You love going to Starbucks with my mom because it's cheap as fuck and it's delicious. But yeah, there's two people. They can't drink a pound of coffee a week. So she saves it up and she hands it out to mostly me and my aunt. And I get the cat piss coffee because it's so good.
I'm not anywhere near as snooty about coffee. I will say this. This is the part that bothers me. If it was called cat piss coffee, I would be less bothered by it than I am by the fact that you call it that because that's the aroma that it evokes in you.
Yeah.
And
yes.
And this is where I'm like you can't make me like if it smell no.
It's doesn't really smell like cat piss, but it smells like it's very acidic. And the closest thing I can relate it to is ammonia or cat piss.
You're not helping.
I know. But it doesn't matter because it tastes so good.
That's so wrong. Again.
Jelly for the smelly. Knockoff means freebie. So like if you get a free pound of coffee every week, you get a knockoff.
Oh dear Lord. Again. Switch.
Utterly.
Gosh darn it. You're muted, Digger, just for a second. Because on my end, because I can't, let me reload this and see if we can do this. This has been a thing, that has been bothering me where videos, all right, now I can fix it. And now I know to mute it because I don't want to get popped for Linkin Park playing.
For Linkin Park. Yeah.
Wild
is right. Once you've had the cat piss coffee, you'll never go back to Folgers. I don't like, if I have to buy cheap crap, I do Great Value now. I can't do the Folgers. It just doesn't taste good.
Is knockoff Canadian for happy endings, says Jelly for the smelly.
No, it just means freebie.
King Kong Dong saying cat piss is top 3 least favorite smells. Yeah, I don't, not on my I love it list. I wholeheartedly believe if a coffee was called cat piss coffee, it would actually sell out because it sounds edgy, says Arch Magnuson.
I would have thought the same too.
You should start making your own brand of coffee and call it cat piss coffee.
So I get all my knockoffs and I just repackage them in my own bag and packaging that says cat piss coffee and I sell it. What a great idea.
No, that would be a crime. I was saying you have...
There. Just
Sirens
for those who
blend.
are interested. Starbucks Sirens blend. Notes of... Oh, can you see that?
Notes of honey citrus? Juicy citrus.
And chocolate.
And chocolate.
Juicy citrus and chocolate. Yes. It's the acidic smell that's so good. That is so good for me.
I don't...
It's a lovely flavored it's a lovely flavored coffee. I almost said it was a lovely flavored cat kiss. It's not. It's not actually cat piss.
All right, so
Hey, Tom McRae.
I'm gonna go to this video. I don't know if I'm gonna be cutting out the important part of it, though, because I don't want to play the audio because it's got Linkin Park. But yeah, we'll do that. We've got an hour and a half.
Oh, is that
left
the dance?
No, this is the.
Are you talking about?
No, this is the one with the guy on the ladder.
Oh yeah, I played that one on mute too. Serves you right. You want to go?
Well, I'm just saying. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's our last. I think our last second hour story. Yeah, that's our last second hour story. Or no, it can't be because we didn't cover. Yeah, we have 2 left. This one and 2 more. All right, so we'll do this, and we'll get to the Fox Business thing. Psst, psst, Johnny, says Jelly for this money. What?
Yes, sirens
lure men to their death. Jelly, I'm dying anyway. What it makes sailors die on the rocks? Well, I mean, it could. Maxwell House Baby, says Mr. Q. It's a lovely flavored cat.
That's what I accidentally said, yes. Not at all what I meant, but yeah, oops.
You're eating cats now?
No, I'm just misspeaking.
All right. We have a show going for another hour and a half, so we'll get into this video quick. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Now, this one says, not the bees, not the bees, and then we're watching this video. But I heard Linkin Park, and yeah, no, eat a dick. Oh, they're covered in bees.
Yes.
They're covered in bees, and they've got to get down the ladder.
And they're chasing him down the ladder.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're all over him.
That person is not zip-lined in any way, shape, or form.
No, I'm guessing he's probably one of those, I climb these stupid tall things, and I do ridiculous stunts and record myself doing them for TikToks. That's my guess.
Well, this is
But
dumb.
he accidentally ran into a bee's nest. Now he's got to go all the way back down while being attacked.
Wow.
Yeah. You
Dear
can see
Lord.
them. They're still swarming.
They're swarming all over that guy.
Yeah.
Arch Magnus, they're
Allergic
turning
or
the
not.
frogs gay. Saint Caesar F, that's a no. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Eating the cats.
Hey, we all love the taste of pussy. Not all of us. Some of us hate it. Cat flavored coffee in Johnny's. No, it's not. Who does he think he is? Henry Winkler. What? Because of the bees? I don't get what. Hey, Brian, that doesn't look fun. That is fun. Stupid is what stupid does. No, this is amazing. I love that this guy's now really got to put in the extra effort to get. I'd feel better about it if I knew he was safety harnessed in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing I'm gonna go out on a limb, like you said, since he's not safety latched in. Because I'm looking at this cable, and this cable is like.
No, that cable is a part of that thing. He should be. He should be strapped or clipped into it.
Right. And he's not, because he's not supposed to be here.
Right.
And so, assuming that we're not going to watch someone fall to their death, how honestly, do you think he goes every rung all the way down, or eventually he gets to a point that he feels jumpable?
I think he jumps. I think he jumps. I didn't watch much. Yeah. I like to be surprised.
He's jumping already.
He's jumping off. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I wanted to see. Wanted to see if they still followed him.
I don't know. They cut it as soon as he hit the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. I was hoping to see more at the end.
I thought.
What can you do?
With the still pictures, I thought all these bees were like supposed to be like fake bullet holes on his shirt or something. Because it's like, work it, own it. I thought this was like, or just a weird, like something happened to his shirt and he loves the shirt.
Yeah.
I didn't realize until we played it for a bit, and I realized, oh, wait, no. And they're all over his legs, too.
Yeah. Yeah. They're all over his legs, his arms. I can't imagine what his head and his back look like.
Oh.
Yeah. Been there, done that, no camera, dang it.
Thank you for the $2, balls deep. I'm not gonna read that out loud. I want to see a swan dive. No. 3 points of contact. Nope. It's the bee cult from the Candace Owens dreams.
From Candace Owens dreams.
I didn't know there was a bee cult.
I didn't know there was either.
I've heard a few different things with Candace Owens. No bee cult mention. Hold on while I put the.
Yeah.
Thank you for the. Oh, nope. We got to add that. That's not how that works. Okay, there we go. Thank you for that on YouTube. Let's go ahead and save that. Thank you for the $2. Working it, wanking it. Well, no, working it, owning it. Is Candyman anywhere near this guy? That is an accurate question, but it's not October. I thought Candyman only I thought his big striking time was Halloween, or maybe that's just the movies in general.
Candyman died.
No,
unfortunately,
the actor who played Candyman died. Candyman can't die. He's like
Candyman's still around.
He's like a demonic entity. He doesn't. He's like Biggie Smalls. If you go in a bathroom and you say Biggie Smalls' name 3 times into a mirror, he will appear. Butters proved this.
That's right. That's right. I did forget about that. Pandemic piled up. Candyman's schedule, he's a bit behind.
Labglass is saying that the cable attachment thing is on his back, and that's the guide cable. I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay. I hope so.
I'm gonna go with no.
Like, I know that's the guide cable,
absolutely,
but I thought you would clip.
There's absolutely no harness that I see here. I could believe that if I saw any sort of harness or rigging. I don't see a rock climbing thing or nothing, and so.
Oops, I can't.
I don't know. Unless you can tell me this dude's like legit working, but I don't think this guy's working when he's doing whatever the hell he's doing. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure he was trying to get a video of himself doing shit he shouldn't do. Dangerous shit, way up high.
This, folks, is the reason warning signs should be removed. I don't know. I don't think that helps. The pandemic piled up. Candyman's schedule. He's a bit behind. Well, I don't think the pandemic would have anything to do with
caught up now.
Candyman's schedule. All right.
Well, no, he had to lock down too, wouldn't he?
No. He just appears wherever he's summoned. Look at the wieners. Oh yeah, we did the wieners already. We did the wieners. This is weird. I really appreciate you being here, but I feel like it's Wednesday, if that makes sense.
Oh. Yeah, that's okay. You know what tomorrow is? A repeat of today.
Don't tell them that. Now nobody's going to show up. We need, like, we got the goal to
meaning
the 29th.
I'll be there all day tomorrow.
We got to keep whittling away at that son of a bitch. We got to show up and do this. So don't tell them that. Here, I just thought this was hilarious. I like trying to call out people on the right or the left. I don't like being in one camp or another. So Fox Business, I'm sorry, but pack up your globalist agenda, because Fox News Business had this to say about the holiday season.
So this farm is 150 acres. Yeah, they're going to be farms, and there will be transmission lines that have to go through developments and farms. That's the very nature of a growing economy. Like,
no, that isn't. Buying, that's the very, what the, that's that's the very nature of a growing economy. You're going to have to take over other people's farms. That's just progress. Look, some people might have to give up what their family have been doing for hundreds and hundreds of years, but that's just called progress. You know, when we came here and we kicked out the Native Americans, we didn't listen to any boo-hoo, my uncle, my ancestor bullshit. Get out the way. I got a server farm to build. Like, what the hell, woman?
Get out the way.
Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Oh, thank God the volume on here is low.
Everybody needs to get on board. I just don't. You know what?
Just don't.
Buy a fake tree.
Oh, dagger right in my heart, Dagan.
What? I have a fake tree.
Dagan.
No, I have a beautiful real tree.
Buy a fake tree, because we need to take your family farms, and we need to take your private land, and we need to turn it over to millionaires and billionaires for AI. What? Or, here, listen to me. Or don't do that.
Or we could not, because the farm is where we grow the animals and the plants that we all eat.
Well, she's talking more specifically about the Christmas tree farms. I don't know if you've ever seen them. I've seen them here.
We've got tree farms. Yeah.
But it's just, she's saying the land where all those trees are. We need to stop.
I know.
We need to stop doing it and just get rid of it.
But we have tree farms because we don't have enough wild trees.
Right.
If we had enough wild trees, we wouldn't need the farms. So there's a need for the farms. So where's the lady think that it's okay to just take away something that we need?
Well, she's assuming that every tree farm. She needs? Well, again, because she's, from the looks of this clip, apparently very stupid. She thinks all of the tree farms, I'm guessing from what I can see here, because I only have that short 30-second clip. I'm guessing she thinks all the tree farms are just for Christmas. Like, none of them are for lumber. None of them are for replenishing areas. No, they're just for Christmas. We only grow trees for Christmas. So sit down, shut up, and get a fake tree for Christmas, and then we can use all.
We've got research forests here. We've got, it's really, really cool. We've got it's a new research forest. They're growing over at this university, but they plant row upon row upon row of dozens of different types of trees, and then they'll net them and put different pests in there or whatever, and they test it to figure out how to keep the trees healthy and strong. And it's very cool because as it grows, you're going to end up with a big old growth forest of straight, perfect lines of different types of trees. It's really very interesting.
But as you're saying, but it's not just the trees. Server farms need water, a lot of fresh drinking water. Yeah, they need a lot of water to keep those things cool. Like it's.
Yeah. Why they want to put them up in BC. I know that it's really been a thing.
Let's just stick them in all the cold places on the planet, so that way we just instinctively heat them up and just global warming. To hell with that. We have a hell of a lot of tree farms. We have Pacific Christmas tree farms because we want Christmas trees of a certain size, says Mr. Q. Great plan. Let's use a ton of our limited clean water so we can have more cat videos. You know what?
Yes.
I wasn't on board until you said more cat videos. I am 110% behind more cat videos. I feel like the world, what the world needs now is videos, cat videos.
Cat videos, yes. Lots and lots of cat videos.
That would be funny if someone did like a what the world needs now and they just made it about cat videos. That should definitely be a thing. Thank you for being making this show a thing for you guys today. I really appreciate hanging out with all you guys. So yes, 150 acres of a farm, and she's like, yeah, we got to get rid of this. There will be transmission lines that have to go through, developments and farms, and that's the nature of a growing economy. Everybody needs to get on board. I love this whole like, no, I've decided this is how it is, so everybody needs to just do this. And like, no, we really don't. So there we go. And I saying that, I have a fake tree.
I don't have any tree.
Well, I should say I don't have a fake tree. Ivy's mom has a fake tree. It's upstairs right now. It looks very lovely. I've heard her yell at least 2 different cats for either trying to eat it or trying to play in it. So, so the tree.
Good times.
The tree is most definitely up when a variety of the cats of the house's names are called, and you hear that name shouted followed by "Get out of the tree" or "Stop eating the tree." It's.
You know it's Christmas time.
Then you know it's the season. It's the season. I'll say this: the one thing that we don't do, we don't keep our Christmas tree up very long after Christmas because the cats keep going in it. It's such a nuisance. The other decorations, those can come and go depending. Like the outside stuff, if we put that up beforehand, it generally stays up like through January. And then it's like once January's coming to a close, it's like, all right, now it's getting tacky. Like then you got to pick all of that up. But anything on the inside, usually especially the tree, like that is a very limited window. I didn't used to be for it. I like having the Christmas tree, but I like the big tree. My family used to do a very large tree with fancy lighting and stuff. So build them in. Wait, what? Brian Science a face ping. I have a fake tree because it's easy and reusable. Yeah, that's why I have a fake tree. It's a year-round tree. Every day is Christmas in the science household, says Brian. Build them in Alaska with salt water. The cold should keep them cooler, says Bad Dazzer. There's an idea. What? You don't want a Christmas vacating scenario? Vacating?
Yeah, with the electrified cat.
I mean, no.
My girlfriend, every year at her work, they've got it's a mat, and the Christmas lights run through it and up into the tree, but it looks like an electrified cat that's just, all flat and splayed out with the real Christmas light running through its mouth. It's absolutely hilarious. I love it.
Okay, that's strange. That is strange, but
Well, it looks like the Christmas Vacation kitty, right?
I guess I didn't commit that scene to memory as well, so I can't picture the cat. I remember he plugged it in and then like Yeah. Here's where I land with that. I don't want that's a nightmare for me. I would hate to hear that any one of my kitties got electrified. I have a loft tree. It's been up there 11 years now.
I like that.
King Kong Dong. You, Johnny, watch it again. No. Now I don't want to. I don't enjoy watching animals suffer in shows and things. I feel bad.
I'm feeling very callous and uncaring watching movies.
No,
I've told
you're
so, like
as I told you, it's an empathy thing that I don't know if it got worse with the MS or whatever, but here's where I know where it changed. I didn't have it with kids as much before my daughter. Like before my daughter was born, I knew a lot of people that couldn't handle watching Train Spotting because of the baby scene.
The baby. Yeah.
And I was like that the dead baby scene doesn't bother me at all. The like losing your mind coming off of heroin, seeing the dead baby crawling along the ceiling doesn't bother me at all. People are like, oh, but the baby. But then after I had a kid, like now especially when someone has features like my daughter, I have trouble with that. I have trouble with things kids. It's just weird. It changed me. Digger, you cringed super hard from the umbrella scene in another You Make Me Feel Heartless.
I can't remember the umbrella scene. I can't remember offhand. My brain won't allow me. I'll probably cringe the next time. But the thing is, like, it doesn't faze me. Any of the stuff, like any of the evil or whatever stuff that happens in, say, Hannibal. We were watching Hannibal. Some awful things happened in Hannibal. Didn't faze me. It didn't bother me at all. But for you, you're affected. It's not that you're affected over much. It's just that by comparison, I'm realizing just how callous and yeah.
I can't stand it when a woman calls me daddy. It's
feels,
just fucking weird. Says Los Federales. Oh.
Someone gets someone to peel their own face, slice their face off in chunks, and feed it to the dogs and themselves. And I cheer. I go, wow, that's awesome.
When you say it out loud like that, it actually does sound kind of fucked up. Yeah.
It's something wrong with me, not you. Not that you're too
great. It's not me.
That I'm not enough.
It's not you. It's me.
Yeah.
Wild Saffron, did you cry? No, it's not even like that. I feel bad. Like for me, it's animals. It's not people. Saw movie eyeball scene gets me. Which eyeball scene? Which Saw movie? I don't remember the eyeball scene. I was never an emotional human being until I had children of my own, says Mr. Q. I'm well, as we all know, I'm an emotional little bitch, but I've never never really had a problem with movies particularly. It's animals more than anything. Johnny, search the house that Jack built pie scene. I'm a little worried about that. Is this like you know what? I'll look that up later. I don't know that I want to go down that rabbit hole. Matthew Crew, now I cry like a girl. I know, but it's weird, like, because I've met you in public before, and it never stops. It's just the waterworks 24/7. It's strange because like you're out, you're having a good time, you're at a comedy show, and this one guy's bawling his fucking dick off, and you're like, "What? I can't help you." I only ever cringed at the scene in The Boys when Mighty Minnie started sounding his lover and then sneezed. Oh, yeah, Mad Max Mardigan. I'm going to be honest. There's quite a few scenes in The Boys that get me to go, oh, that one was definitely one of them. God, I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that really
that was
got me.
Awesome.
The arm breaking one when when he has to go back to work, but he needs a legit excuse on why he didn't, so he needs her to break his and she just grabbed, and it's not that it's like, oh my god, it's that she just grabs his arm and just snap, and it's 90 degrees off, and he's just going, ah, and I'm just like, oh wow, that one really.
Yeah. The only thing that ever really, really affects me when it comes to movies is when there's something underneath the bed, or like the couch or something is underneath the bed, and you sit down, the person sits down on the bed or walks past it, and a knife comes out and slices their Achilles tendons. That gets me. I can't. I feel it physically. I
So that
cannot
one
stand
scene
that.
in
That cemetery is the one that did it to me. But yeah, there was
that one
whatever
scene
we're
in,
watching.
no, that was Hannibal. He got Lawrence Fishburne that way.
Yeah, Hannibal. I think they used 2 or 3 occasions. Someone got their Achilles tendon sliced.
Well, there was the lady.
By.
There was the lady under the bed, but I don't know that she sliced the lady's tendon. The one who couldn't recognize faces, that her skin peeled off.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's weird. We have a very odd video to show you guys going forward. I forgot what I was gonna say because you were saying about that. Oh yeah, now I remember. I can't handle like animals getting hurt and stuff. So there was a movie that I started watching once, and it was supposedly about like this serial killer who posts his kills on the internet, and they couldn't figure out where he was or whatever. Like they couldn't trace him and figure. Anyways, but meanwhile everybody can watch what he's doing, and it's like they can't shut him down. And so I couldn't, like, I tapped out of that movie so fast because the first thing he does is he puts up a video where every time someone clicks in on the video, it turns on like this giant like grow light on a cat, that like a big fluffy cat that he got to step on like this fly paper thing, so it's stuck to the ground, and there's a bowl of milk out of reach but in view. So the cat can't get any milk, he can't get anything to eat, and he's stuck to the spot. It's just everyone just clicks in, and every time they do, the cat's just gonna sit there and starve to death. And it's like, I was like, yep, I'm out.
Yeah.
I was like, we're done with this movie. Like, I can't do it. It took a lot for me to get through John Wick. The whole thing with that was I knew going in that that the dog does not make it and that it's bad, and then it justified the rest of the movie. So Johnny, so you could handle The Lion King when Mufasa died? Nope, totally. I bawled my eyes out. Sorry, Johnny. I'm just a girl looking at a comedian waiting for him to say something funny. He got me with that one. Digger, remember how scary the open window mark scene in Salem's Lot was? Salem's Lot. I don't know that I remember that one.
Salem's Lot. Oh, that's a long time ago. I don't remember. I remember enough to know I liked it.
Hey, Wild. Hey, Johnny Digger. Hey, Richard.
Hey, good to see you. Nice to see you, asshole.
Trees are fun to play with for cats. Yeah, Christmas trees are great for cats until your cats get fat and they weigh a lot. There are cat-shaped divots in our family Christmas tree. With a real tree, they're a great bonfire after they're all dried out. Right? Yeah, after they're all dried out. The only problem I have with the real tree is the needles.
The needles all over the house, yes, but it's a price that I'm willing to pay. If I have to have a tree, I'd prefer to have one. I actually, for a very long time, I had a potted tree. It was a Christmas tree, but it was a miniature, so it stayed in a pot, and it just lived in the house all year. And then I decorated it in Christmas. It was cool.
I had a miniature fake tree that lasted, I think, a day and a half with my cats. So
not long then.
No. They couldn't. They thought like, because the big tree they could climb in.
I didn't realize the smaller one wouldn't work so well.
Broke one of the legs clean off. Like, this was back when Al was at, I would call, peak fat cat, and I'm just like, no, you chunky dumbass, you can't do that. It just like there. They broke one of the legs. It had 3 legs to stand on. It was down 2, and I'm like, I know how you feel. Thank you, Scruffy, very much for the smoke alarm and the 100 bits. Let's go to something actually. Let's go to something different. So, speaking of weird holiday traditions, I want to know what this one is, and I totally want people pushing for this to be an Olympic sport, just because I want to see the people in the stadium watch this happen.
Yes, this is the weirdest thing. Now, I thought it was just one dude.
They can't be firing real bullets. That's got.
I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if they were, honestly.
It's like a weird dance with a frickin' flintlock musket, and they fire a load into the ground.
Yeah.
I've heard of dressage. That's where you do weird, stupid dancing, unnecessary dancing with horses.
The horse.
What is it when you do it with a rifle that is either loaded with a overcharged black powder round, because it's just black smoke. Well, not black smoke, but just such heavy smoke. It's got to be fake. So that way it has more pop to it.
Oh. East Coasters 420. Sorry, I thought it was 220 for a minute.
No. It's an hour away. We're paying attention.
Okay.
Don't put a hole in your foot. Dude, don't put a hole in your foot. Don't inadvertently shoot an audience member. I mean, we got 2 kids literally sitting right here.
Yeah.
This is where I'm like, I love this. Like, the world is like, America, you're horrible with your gun laws and your gun culture. And apparently, I'm going to go with Saudi Arabia, but I don't know for sure. This Arabic country just went and fucking hold my beer.
And I'm going to dance with it. Loaded. I'm going to fire it from time to time.
You realize a lot of very liberal people assumed it was this kind of behavior that killed Charlie Kirk. They were wrong.
They were wrong, but...
I love when I hear this music in the background because I know I won't get popped because YouTube is racist. Hey, Tegra.
Yes.
Do you want to be a kitty in my lap? Teg. Come be a kitty up here, Tegra. Come here. Jump up. Jump on up. Come on.
Yeah. 69F, this
Furry
is
little
saying,
cat teeth.
There's a video where they marched at each other at the Pakistani-India border. That was apparently funny. I did not get to see that one. Scruffy D's been smoking this entire time. Well, lucky you, Scruffy D. I have to go off camera to do mine.
Do you want to do that, or is that what you're saying?
Well, sure, if you want to.
I was just ago, but I don't know. Well, we'll finish this video, then we'll let you go. Dude,
have you seen these people? These people do at a wedding. Well, yes.
That went off. That went off over here.
That went off sideways. Yeah.
That went off sideways. There's no way these things are actually loaded, because otherwise the fatality rate of this sport art form, I don't know what it is.
No idea.
And by the way, it's not like they are.
Yeah,
I don't understand the need to dance and jump around with the gun, because again, it's not like you guys invented these. Firearms were invented in other places, and they made their way to you, and now you're like, and now it's a part of our culture, like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But this seems like a very and this dance and tradition goes back hundreds of years, and it's like, so for a really, really long time, you guys have been wasting ammo, and probably I'm going to guess that we didn't start with blanks, so I'm guessing other people have been shot. Are they graded on when they fire? Like if they fire at the exact 6 o'clock point?
Yeah. I'm going to try this at home. I live on the 2nd floor. Well, you try that, Brian, and you get back to us. How does that work?
I don't think it'll go well.
I don't know, but he's
Where was this Bad Desert's asking Dearborn? Not yet, but soon.
I have no idea.
But soon. Yes, those are the golden hills of Michigan in the background.
Maybe not.
Those are the I guess what's the best of those are the peach and gold or the peach and yellow hills. I'm gonna say this: the background does not fit the foreground. The grass is way too green. The hills look way too arid. One of these things shouldn't be here. This is AI.
I'm guessing the grass.
Oh, it's totally
cultivated for these rich folk.
It's totally the grass, but not for long because they're shooting the shit out of it. They're aerating. That's what this is. This is the world's fanciest lawn aeration video. This is like, look. Any asshole can get one of those rotating tine deals. What do you? But it takes it. This is done with precision.
Takes skill.
Every single hole we put into your lawn is strategically derived for maximum power.
Yeah,
that scares the crap out of me. Nobody should do that. It's like they're trying to use the rifle shot to get more air. Is this like more air? Yeah. So is this like the Arabian dunk competition like kind of thing? Like,
why is there a dildo stuck to the door of the red truck? I didn't see that, Los Federales. I missed that bit.
Oh, it's in the paint job, and no, you're seeing things. That's your desire to see a dildo. What is this video called? Asks King Kong Dong. I don't have a title for it. It was given to me.
It was on X, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on X. I can link it in X. This is from Phoenix X2A.
Yes, Phoenix. Oh yeah, Phoenix X 1980s _1980s.
There you go. There's the link. I don't know how to keep score, but Dude in White was definitely the best. Yeah, dude. If we're going off of like, I have so many questions. Is it accuracy? Is it aim? Who wins? What's the prize? I very much want to know how many fatalities have happened in just this year alone. Yeah. I feel like Alec Baldwin was on a movie set, a very controlled environment, and not like some rink-a-dink, like, first time out production movie set. Like, these were all accredited and established professionals on a well-funded, high-budget movie set, and yet somehow they accidentally got a live round in there, and he killed one person and clipped another with a shot. Yeah. You can't tell me that while these guys are doing what I can only call gun-nastics, while these guys are doing gun-nastics, jumping around, firing off like Yosemite Sam on an acid trip, that somebody did not accidentally, like, load a live one and just accidentally shoot somebody.
Yeah. Oops. I'm with Scruffy.
Oh, that's why you're not on screen with Scruffy. I see I've been replaced. If you can, Scruffy, let's go back up. And somehow we got away with it. Who, what?
No, Baldwin.
It was a professional hit?
Yeah. In my opinion, yeah.
Why? Because I've looked into it and I've debunked the whole, she was doing a documentary on kids and sexual assault.
How did you debunk it? That documentary is real.
What documentary? Again, I found no evidence to the documentary link. They said the same thing about Chester Bennington. Like, yeah, he was doing a documentary on
documentary. Sorry. This is it.
Okay. I found it. This sport is called Look What I Can Do, says Jelly for the Smelly. Look what I can do. The dildo. No, it's not, Mr. Q. So these are the hackers destroying me on Black Ops 7. I guess, but they're using well-practiced ground shots. King Kong Dong, like I said, they just gained citizenship in Chicago.
You can bring me back. Scruffy's on the right. There's a lot more to that documentary thing. And yeah, no, it doesn't exist because the project wasn't able to happen because most of the people involved in that project suddenly died.
There's
yeah,
quite
Chester
a
was doing a
fair.
documentary with Chris Cornell. Oh no, that might be a different.
That's a
I don't know
different
about
thing
that, but I
entirely
know.
because there's a severe time gap between those. But
Yeah, that was a different documentary he was doing with Chris Cornell. Same topic, but different project.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Here's what it. I'm willing to go
What's her
into this.
face that was
I'm willing to go into this in a time other than now, but right
Yeah.
now for the moment I'm Xing to doubt. But we'll see. You know what?
Okay.
Here's what I'll say. I've been wrong before, so it wouldn't be a surprise if it happened again. So that's all I can say right now. They were going to expose Bono. Well, because he is the record, you can't expose Bono.
They were going to expose all of Hollywood and the elite of the music industry. Wild Saffron is saying Digger's right. They were doing a story about the red shoes. Do you remember the Red Shoe Diaries?
Not that I know of. I know the accusation about like the Red Shoe like Society of Hollywood that like because Bill Maher wore red shoes and and then they're all supposedly involved in child stuff and things like that. I've heard that theory before.
Oh, David Duchovny was in the Red Shoe Diaries, which is very weird if you hear about him. The tinfoil stuff, it all fits. Everything fits. Everyone runs in the same circles.
This is the fun part because you I think like last week or the week before you made a stern like point to be like look, just because I say the tinfoil stuff and I wear the hat doesn't mean I believe all these. And just now you're like it all fits.
When I do.
All the tinfoil stuff fits. Okay.
Well, no, on this subject, here's
where it gets difficult for me. Like I look into things, and a lot of times the people tell me, "Oh, but you didn't use the right. Oh, but you didn't use the right search engine. Oh, but you didn't use this. Oh, but you didn't do that. Oh, but you didn't." Like it's always like no matter what I find when it doesn't equal what they want, like it's because I didn't do something right, and that's where I get a big dose of like now I just don't give a fuck.
Well, a part of it too is these things happen in a similar time, but not at the same time. And so they do look like individual things. But if
okay,
you know
hold
the
on,
background
Kamala
stuff,
Harris, because I just took a hit and it's apparently kicking in instantaneously. So these things happen. You said at different times, but they're the same.
No,
thing?
in the same like say it doesn't happen at exactly the same time or within the week of each other. Like they're not out there shooting down everyone. They're going to take them out slightly separately.
Well,
right?
well, duh.
It doesn't all happen. Well, so I don't know. I just did a dab too. Damn it, I'm stoned.
Well,
but basically,
I have theories. Then why wouldn't Chris Cornell start coming out about all of that stuff when Chester Bennington passed away? Because like Chris Cornell like took himself out a while after Chester Bennington.
Maybe he did try to continue to get it out.
No, but I mean, like, why? Like, we had Twitter. Why wouldn't you just be like, we were working on this documentary. His suicide is BS.
I don't know.
Again, this is why I don't want to get it.
I've just the point I was
Chris
trying to make really poorly
Chester?
is that things happen. And
Chris
if
died
you don't
first. Yeah, I'm wrong. There's one that I'm wrong right there. Digger is Wad is Digger. The word of the day is systematically, says Wild Saffron.
Thank you.
King Kong Dog. Who killed Heath Ledger? Well, I don't know if you believe the right people. Chemical addiction because he was getting into his character too much.
Yeah, that was a sad one. And oh shoot, what's his name? Phoenix.
River Phoenix.
River, thank you. Gosh, yeah, River. He has a lot to say about it, and then suddenly his brother's doing really, really good, keeping the family afloat. I don't know. There's lots of tinfoil stuff, and you hear the different stories, and you read about different
I'm with
things.
Scruffy. If this is how Johnny's being presented the info, I understand his skepticism. Right? It just sounds a little...
Right. Like if we want to go into something like specifically that documentary, well, I could pull this stuff together and I could do that. But in this situation right here and now, all I can say is I've seen enough. What sound effect? You're gonna sound effect me. What are you gonna do?
No, I accidentally just moused over while I was grabbing the 3rd hour stories.
Oh, okay. I'm looking over here.
I don't know what sound.
All I can do from this vantage point right here and now is say
you've gotten drunk with power with that for the last the last couple of days. You have gotten very...
Oh, you wanted me to remember that it's there, so now I remember.
But I wanted you to remember it's there for the reads, like when we do the studio sponsor read. Our studio sponsor this month is Rusty's Duck Security. When you need security, there's nobody better than Rusty's Duck Security. Sometimes they're always watching. God, I forgot what was the other one that we had yesterday that we're like, that's a good slogan too, but just completely misplaced it now.
Yeah, I can't remember offhand.
So we've got a few different things for the last hour of the program. Jake Gyllenhaal killed Heath Ledger. He was jealous of Christian Bale spending too much time with Heath.
I have never heard that one.
No, that's a that's a lame effed up joke because Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal were in Brokeback Mountain and they played a gay guy and they played gay cowboys when they were out on the range.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Arch Magnus saying Jared Leto did it. I dislike a couple things. One, I'm sick of Jared Leto, like in movies, shows, videos, everything. Just I'm sick of Jared Leto, and I realized it literally yesterday because you and I were watching Penny Dreadful.
Yes.
And I couldn't figure out what it was that annoyed me about Dorian Gray. The actor's fine. The character's nothing like what I'm just like, God, the guy annoys me. And I figured out it's because he kind of looks like Jared Leto. And I was like, And when the show came out, Jared Leto's big, so I was like, okay, fine. But then going forward with like now with him bringing up the Joker thing, Jared Leto's Joker like sucked. In general, before we even get to him pissing off Will Smith with the dead pig and all the other crap, before we get to any of that, I just want the Jared Leto's Joker character really sucked, and I did not like it.
What did Jared Leto do with the pig and Will Smith?
Jared Leto is one of these actors that in order to play their character...
Yeah, he's the method actor. He needs to become the character he is.
So he was being the Joker, and he was like fucking with everybody and torturing people. He apparently sent like a butchered pig or put a butchered pig in Will Smith's dressing room.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Something to that extent.
Interesting.
So,
wow.
He let rats out in... Okay, so rats in the trailer, but there was I know for a fact I read a story about like the ultimate thing was it was either a pig's head or a whole like butchered pig carcass, but it was something about that. But yeah, like I'm sorry, if you're a method actor, we can't have you playing crazy psycho people. It's like I got to get into character.
Yeah.
So does that mean if he does a serial killer movie, like he has to get into character, like he's starting to pick up drifters, and he's like, yeah. Will Smith said he will never work with Leto again. Right? That's how bad it was, and because of that, they cut down Jared Leto's Joker in the movie, and then it just the whole thing was a waste. Honestly, other than Jack Nicholson, the best Joker we've ever had has been Heath Ledger. It's a sad thing that it went the way it did.
Yeah, I loved Heath Ledger. I didn't know
there was
the full story behind his death.
I didn't know the full story behind the pig, Red Scooper. I just knew that there was literally I heard a pig was involved.
Yeah.
And,
No,
well,
I
actually,
had
to be
no
clear,
idea
I
there
heard a
was-
butchered pig. Like, not like he butchered it in there or anything like that, but just the pig carcass was involved. Mobius actually, here's where I was shitting on Jared Leto. I don't mind Mobius. Mobius was okay.
I don't
Would
remember.
Smith work with Chris Rock or Leto first? Chris Rock, absolutely. Chris Rock. Because that would be seen as like a forgiveness, like he'd get like social justice points. Like him being willing to work with Jared Leto would be, well, obviously you got paid enough because you got pissed off at him. Brian, it's Morbin time. No, don't do that. Please don't. Mobius, or what was it? Morbius or Mobius? Mobius was an okay movie. Like, it wasn't super great. It wasn't bad. Meh.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's it's a vampire thing. If Heath was a method actor, how do you think he prepared for Brokeback Mountain? Probably.
No, he's not. He's not a method actor.
I don't know if he was a method actor or not. I just know that, like,
He
apparently he was self-medicating to deal with the psychological toll of playing the Joker, I guess, the way he played him and everything else. And, like, this is the rumor I've heard, and that's where that led down a bad path.
Interesting. I just assumed he was, partying and
Bale's
forgot
a
to
method
tip
actor,
them already.
apparently. If Bale's a method actor, then I totally believe that American Psycho has a real body count attached to it. If Christian Bale's a method actor and he has to get into character and stay there, somebody's not alive somewhere. Dong Watch available on Johnny's merch site, says MSO. No, it isn't. I don't have a... that would be funny to put a Dong Watch shirt together, but that would... Now I'm like rewriting the lyrics to the Baywatch theme for Dong Watch. I don't really want to sing it, but it's, boy, is it there. Some dicks stand in the darkness. Yeah, I can't. I can't. I'm picturing horrible, not like it's funny, but it's horrible that I'm picturing these things and I don't like myself for it. So we'll get on with the damn thing. Bale is method, Dong Watch. Morbius killed the Spider-Verse because the Sinister Six was supposed to come out and it got canceled because of Morbius. Again, who gives a shit? Like the Spider-Verse, Spider-Verse is stupid.
Well, I had no idea what the Morbius was.
Mobius or Morbius or whatever. It's a doctor who has a physical disability. So like his body's kind of dying on him and he turns to bats for a cure. And long story short, he turns himself into a vampire.
Oh, oops.
It's if Dr. Frankenstein and Dracula had like a crazy love cousin. This is that movie.
Okay.
Michael Keaton was featured as the Vulture at the end of that. Who again? I'm putting all of that together in a giant pile of, and who gives a shit?
I really liked Michael Keaton as the Batman.
Oh,
I thought he did a really good Batman.
Do you mean in the first two Batman movies, or do you mean in the Flashpoint return?
I have no idea about the Flashpoint. I'm talking about when he was Batman in the movie.
Thank you. I love you for that.
Yes.
What
is the Flashpoint?
Okay, so the DCU. This is. I'm gonna have to get out of this to something incredibly more entertaining because this is incredibly gay. So we're gonna do it quick. If you saw the Justice League movies, you know they had that Ezra Miller guy playing the Flash. I don't know if you remember Ezra Miller, famous for being another one of the they, them, and totally every point the stereotype of completely unbalanced and insane.
Oh.
And so
Great.
he's another reason that there's several reasons the Snyderverse, everything's a verse, the Snyderverse, the Spider-Verse. Everything's a verse, nothing's a limerick. Anyway, so there's a reason the Snyderverse collapsed. Like, they got rid of Batfleck, which stupid decision to lose Ben Affleck for Batman. They fucked around with him too long, and he just said, "Fuck it, I'm out. I'm doing real shit. I'm done." So they lost Batfleck. They fucking social justice kicked out Henry Cavill and replaced him with whatever, and brought in the dog. And then what was it? The Rock's movie tanked things and things that happened with that. But so Ezra Miller, like, they made this Flash movie while they lost Ben Affleck, and other shit happened. And I think, like, Ezra Miller had kind of started coming out as being really fucked up. So they couldn't get people in it. Nobody wanted to see the movie. So they did some they added Michael Keaton. Because the Flash, in the Flashpoint movie, he does this thing where he's crossing into other, like, universes, because he ran so fast.
So fast, yes.
I think Ben Affleck actually might have been in the movie for a split second. I don't remember, but either way, it sucked. I didn't watch it. I also love getting flashed. I don't consider the Flash movie real. I consider it AI. I think it sucks, and I haven't watched it. He was trying to cure hemophilia. Oh, that's what he was trying to cure. Grant Gustin would have been the Flash movie, enough said. Yeah, but they wouldn't go with the Grant Gustin. They could have taken the entire universe by just bringing Grant Gustin into the movies, and it would have worked. Would work just fine. Johnny, hate to burst your bubble, but that Arab rifle video was AI. That's not fair.
No. Really?
It had none of the telltale signs.
Yeah. It
had none of the telltale signs, and it catered every bit to a stereotype that existed in my brain, so I took it as real.
Yeah. Yeah, but AI just keeps getting better and better.
As I always tell people, not every person is a stereotype, but stereotypes are real, and some people are very stereotypical. Keaton was the best Batman aside from Adam West. I don't know. I've seen the Adam West stuff. I still say Keaton best Batman. I'm still Keaton best Batman. Fuck that. Adam West obviously chartered the grounds for Keaton's Batman, but
yeah, Adam West was
necessary, but not as good.
Comedy Batman. Whereas Keaton was the best dark Batman.
Oh, so you don't like white Batman? They'll have to be dark? Racist. It's real to me, says Brian. What's real to you?
Johnny's Exotic Kidding Verse, LLC.
My buddy debunked it for me with AI. Oh.
Aw. Damn it.
Affleck was a good Batman. Well, Affleck cared a lot about the, like...
saw him.
What?
I don't think I saw Affleck as Batman.
So you have not seen Superman v. Batman or Dawn of the Justice League or whatever? We might have to do that sometime.
No.
Nope. Lab Glass with another $2. Too late, too nerdy. Okay, so earlier when I got dragged into a stupid conversation about movies and things that I don't care about...
okay.
Lab Glass said too early, too nerdy. Now it's apparently too late, too nerdy.
Late.
All right, so you know what? Let's go to let Lab Glass, one of the big contributors. So I feel obligated to cater to Lab Glass. So let's go ahead and let's go, as some would say, to something completely different.
Yes. Here's another dumbass. If you listen closely too, dumbass knows he's a dumbass. Still.
Is it recording right now?
I mean, I feel like you don't have to listen too closely. They're pretty loud.
Brett thinks it's going to go bad.
All right. Brett thinks it's going to go bad. I'd like to know who Brett is. Is Brett this person?
Brett
this
is
person?
This guy.
This guy?
I think I'm guessing that's Brett right there, yes.
And I also want to know, what are they doing? Okay, so
I'm not sure. He's got
it looks like a mortar launcher. But as opposed to launching straight up, they've put it at a slight angle.
Yeah.
So it would be an arcing shot.
Yeah. Well, no, but he's got a couple of things.
Propped up on a stick. That looks like some sort of a lighter. I don't know what that is. Is that a
No,
rope
that's
thing?
not a lighter. That's another firework.
Right now?
Or a cracker. And the thing in the other hand, I think, is the lid for the mortar one, I think.
It is.
Brett thinks it's gonna go bad.
So do I.
We're either gonna lose a finger or we're not.
We're not.
We're either gonna lose a finger or we're not. Like this is where this is a stupid game.
Reading directions or anything. We're so fucking. Oh!
It not. It went bad.
Shit. Woo! Yep.
It sure did go bad.
It sure did go bad. His hand's gone.
No, it's
his hand
not.
is just.
He's got a wound on it, but he hurt his hand for sure.
He lost. I'm sure he lost his index and the next finger over. I think all he had left was the pinky and the one beside the pinky, the ring finger, dangling.
Let's not go into that because I don't know that we should. That's
Adam
not...
Simon, one more time. Brian is saying, "Can we play it back?" And Pop goes the weasel.
I really I don't know if I'm allowed to play it back if he literally blew off his hand.
His face is fine, but yeah, he lost his first two fingers.
I already have enough risky stuff with the F off with your stupid commercial. I have the guy going after his freaking pickleball.
Telly rewind. Can't imagine why the aliens won't talk to us, right? Like
King Kong Dong, I missed it. I want to see it. I don't know if I want to play it when she's be like, "Oh no!" Like
it's really fast. It's really fast.
That's the part that doesn't make it okay. It's again, I'm worried about getting in trouble now. They still haven't got. Usually, I isn't that against like rules?
I don't know.
Yeah, you guys are all remarkably.
Well, boys and girls are gonna have to rewind.
Adam Simon, yeah, me too.
And go back. Yeah, about a half an hour from the end of the show.
All right, fine.
40 minutes from the end of the show.
Was it this one? Yeah, because that's the next one. So it was this one. We'll play it quick. Okay, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play the very end of it where he walks off. I'm not gonna play the end of it where he walks off. That's what we're not gonna do. Again, so
boys will be boys, but here's your replay.
Brett thinks it's gonna go bad.
Again, if you think it's gonna go bad and it involves fireworks, it probably is. This is why.
Yes.
This is why again people say fireworks should be legal. I'm also going to say didn't see it coming because I saw this being here. We've got. We've got this whole setup, and now he's doing something over there.
So do I.
We're either gonna lose a finger or we're not.
We're not.
Yep. We're either gonna lose a finger or we're not.
Reading directions or anything. We're so fucking. Oh!
Yeah.
So that's pretty much. By the way. That thing never went off. It's just sitting there.
No, it didn't even. That didn't go off. Let's play Find the Fingers, says Matthew.
Again, it looked like he damaged his hand, but I don't think it was quite that bad. Snoop Dogg to play on Xmas Day Vikings game. What do you mean, Snoop Dogg to play on Xmas Day? Is he?
He's doing the halftime show, I would assume.
I don't think so, because I guess if it's Xmas Day, maybe they do a special halftime show. I don't know. Still not going to watch it. Either way, yeah, that dude.
I see no fingers. He's fine.
Yeah, there are no pieces left, so we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Put some dirt on it and walk away. Yeah. Spit on it. Put some dirt on it. You're good.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Everything else will be fine. It'll just spit on it, put some dirt on it, you'll be fine.
Yep, that's what my mom always said. Fine.
That's again.
I've got a very good immune system.
that is redneck boys doing redneck shit, for sure.
Yeah. Can we also see him crawl away like a wounded soldier? No. For that you have to rewind the stream. I'm pretty sure he lost his first two fingers. And there was nothing but some skin, some pulp left.
It's the perfect opportunity for marketing for a carpenter with a business called Four Finger Carpentry. He can still jerk it. He's okay. I mean, that's a weird goal. That went off immediately. Yeah, that went off immediately.
I'm pretty sure he pulled the two apart. I think he was trying to like make the one really stronger.
You
so
know
he
what? It's
combined
really
two others.
when people take pyrotechnic devices and they go, these things have been calculated and put together by people who understand chemistry, physics, and the like. I'm just gonna start pulling at it and mixing and matching because why not?
Mixing and matching, and yeah.
Look, some of these some of these powders are different chemicals. I'm sure, or different colors. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Yes, Los Federales. He'll be fine. He got his COVID shot, his booster shot.
Oh man, now we know Digger will spit on it. Oh, that's all right. Learn how to do this at a White Snake concert from a guy backstage. Oh, well, that guy backstage did not teach him how to keep his hand. He should have known, because I'm betting the guy backstage was also missing a hand. I was listening to Snoop Dogg and The Last Meal. That was supposed to be his last album, and that's 20 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. He would have done well on Monty Python. It's just a flesh wound.
It's but a flesh wound.
All right, so let's go to something a little less explosive. I found out about this, and this was weird, and so I wanted to know what it is, and I think you kind of felt the same way. Bailey's, the company that makes the, I love it. I don't know about, have you ever had Bailey's Irish Cream?
Yes. I don't have it very often because of the lactose thing.
Oh,
I don't want to push it.
I love drinks made with it. I love it in itself. I could drink it all day. It's one of those that sucks because like you just don't get enough of it when you buy it, and you go through it and then it's gone. So all right, the Irish farm that produces the milk for Bailey's. Apparently, they put a lot into the cows. So I guess mating season's a big deal for them. They've set up a Tinder for cows.
Right. Yeah.
This sounds like an idea a drunk came up with. No, like we get all the cows at Tinder, right? And so if they want the bull, they hoof swipe right, and if they don't want the bull, they hoof swipe left, and then we know. Like this seems like a drunk idea, but
yeah, I'm not sure how it works. So
a Tinder for Cows app is helping Joe Hayden, a fourth-generation dairy farmer, perfect his elite herd. The Herd Plus app, developed by the Irish Cattle Breeding Federation. Our job is to boldly go where no one else goes for no reason. Allows farmers to find their cows the perfect mate, providing information on the animal's ancestry as well as its weight, fertility, and milk production.
Well, I mean, I guess you've got these sort of pedigrees for any purebred.
And that way you can also make sure they agree with your political views.
Well, totally. Yeah. I don't want to be carrying no calf.
They call it the Tinder for cows because if they called it the grinder for cows, that already cuts close to the beef thing with the making burgers, and it's a little on the nose.
Yeah. That's whiskey first.
Yeah. A lot of people have been now that this story's gotten out, a lot of people have been accessing the Tinder for Cows app and been creating fake accounts.
Oh no. Oh no.
A lot of people have had to worry about Chuck Roast being in there, and this isn't true, by the way. Nobody's gotten into this app. Like every other industry, technology is transforming dairy farming. Right, but figuring out who your cows want is weird, man. It's weird. And it's weird you've got a phone app.
Mr. Q is saying, yes, cow and horse breeding is a big deal. I've seen sperm go for over 20,000. And that's just it. When you're fishing around looking for the good stuff, it's nice to have a website.
Don't call it the good stuff, please.
Well, they're
we
looking
could.
for the good stuff. They don't want
Sirloins
just any
is what
old,
it's happy.
bull. They want only the best of the best bull.
But now I'm just picturing the farmer on that farm. He's just walking up to her. He's like, "Hey, Bessie. Hey, Bessie. What do you think of this? What do you think of this strapping young bull? Look at the cock on that one." It's the Tinder for cows part. It's the part where it gets me weird. Rump Roski. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you are. Yeah.
It's how you pick the sperm for your horses or cow. Hell, people breed dogs. Right, but Arch Magnus Tim saying this is utterly ridiculous. 69 after this. Tim Walls knows horse semen. Yeah, our governor knows his horse cum.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'd
And
be
he's
as much
friends
use in
with
this.
school shooters. You guys really know how to pick them.
Look, hopefully he won't be here long. Nummy yummy stuff. Is that better? No, it isn't.
Yes.
Lag Blast, no, it is not. Calling it
These
the
are the
nummy
good
yummy
stuff.
stuff is not.
Suddenly the good stuff isn't so bad, is it? Hey?
Can it all be bad? I feel like a lot of you guys give up the option for it all to suck. Like, no, that's horrible. Let's not do that. Alrighty, so yeah, Ireland built Tinder for the cows, and Bailey here. I'll remember this story the next time I have Bailey's Irish Cream, which if I have extra money, that might be something I get for my holiday season celebration. Like if we have extra buckage, little Bailey's, not something I'm going to get schnockered off of, but something I can easily pour in a glass with an ice cube and just be like, every sip of this is delicious.
That's how I feel about my whiskeys. Yes.
King Kong Dong. Johnny really grounded this story. Oh.
Nicely done there. I like what you did there.
What this Instagram reel of what?
Right, and dirty llama. You don't want sperm from low class cows. You want it from the upper class cows, the purebred cows.
Fucking catch.
Oh, dude, the catfish. All right, let's.
It makes her old.
How do I rewind it? Oh, this is one of the AI videos where he's trying to catch the catfish. Okay.
Fish on. This one's a keeper. Fucking hot Cheeto rig, boys. Need me a Latino baddie.
All right, now it's getting ridiculous. He threw Starbucks the first time. We'll just go through there. I don't see how this fits. In fact, that makes no sense at all. That's completely irrelevant. Slop says it's better than T-boning this story. Oh.
Hi, Jesse.
I don't want to. I'm not singing Mr. Q's lyrics because I can actually put them to the beat, and I'm not doing that for free. So that's all I'm saying. Belly jelly, white gold. I don't know. Anyhow, Bailey's and bourbon. Well, like I said, I'm not gonna drink. Just be for enjoyment. Oh God, I got.
Turns out I get paid on the 17th. So I'll be able to buy a bottle of booze for Christmas, New Year's. That'll be nice.
$7,000 for a cheap bred horse. Yeah, but we're not talking about horses. We're talking about how people were still. We were having fun with somebody again, hooking up the cows on the dating app, and that was where it was. King Kong Dong, I'm still on beef puns. Yeah, a lot of us are still like there. Like the horse thing is completely irrelevant. Where's the beef? Says Mr. Q. Hey Al, do you want to show up on camera? You can. Here, I'll pick my legs up again. So you can jump up here. Sorry, Johnny, that was the wrong clip. It's actually this one, says Los Federales. I don't know. Like I should take some other people's tax and start like charging to play people's
Yeah.
clips.
Yeah, if you want us to play a clip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although Federal Allies is a mod, and that is kind of a
but I'll click on it.
a right that we get from being a mod, is that you'll play our clips even though we don't pay for them.
It's another one of those guys things, and it's a thing about a cow. I'm not doing it. 4 packages. Oh, okay. Packages intended for a hotel keep getting delivered. So we've got a Washington family whose home's flooded with unwanted Amazon packages. So we have that story. We have a couple of other weird things to talk about. There's apparently a world darts championship in London, and I picked the story based off of the picture they first gave me with people that are dressed up in costumes for this. I don't know what costumes have to do with a darts championship, unless I'm completely misunderstanding what darts is. I assumed world darts, and I'm thinking it's throw the dart at the bullseye.
Yeah.
I don't know of another type. Brian, no, I don't get to work from home tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry.
Aw, gotta go in.
Only mods can post
3-day work
clips.
week.
Yeah, only mods can post clips. I'd have to change that.
That's what I'm saying. It would be, that's kind of one of the benefits to being a mod. Is the fact
but
that
then
we can
everybody's
post
a
clips.
mod, and then everybody wants to be a mod. No, I should just switch it, and then other people could be like, "Hey, play this clip," and I'll just go, "No."
Okay.
So there's a thing. And then people could be like, "I'm paying to play the clip," and I can still veto it. Because I'm not promising to pay the clip, but if you give me no money, then like after we change it, like then that'll be the way of it. I clicked it, I looked at it. It was an AI video. It involved a cow milking. It's very whatever. The joke's dead by now anyway. In Canada, we call cigarettes darts, says Los Federales. Well, this is in the UK, where they call cigarettes. I don't know if I can say it, even if I'm referring to a cigarette. That's why I hate.
I don't know.
That's why I hate that the rules aren't very clear cut.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like that I can't just put like a profanity filter thing on here where people know, like when you show up here, like we'll say naughty words.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I feel bad that I can't come in here and say, like, I can say cracker and things like that, but Brian can't come in and drop an N-bomb. I mean, what's the point of befriending him if I can't take advantage of the best part?
Right? This makes it less fun.
All right. Bradford says, my work from home is play Final Fantasy all day. Yeah, you have great work from home.
Mm-hmm.
My work from home is all like, so I can't. In America, we call them butts. Just tried. Twitch doesn't approve of the F word. No, it doesn't. Ugh. Smoking
definitely
in the
not
UK,
okay, right?
That's okay. Smoking in the United States, definitely not okay. Well, I guess it depends on your persuasion. Some people like that sort of a thing. I don't.
Well, I don't know. Smoking.
But I can't fault people for their preferences. The World Darts Championship is an excuse for fans to dress up and get drunk. All right.
Okay.
Well, we've got the dressed up part. And let me tell you, so they went above and beyond with some of these. Bum up is the great phrase, to borrow a sec. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you bum a smoke.
All right, so
that's what we call them over here. Smokes.
Let's get through with the packages thing that we had here quick. We'll do this news story about an Amazon, like a hotel keeps getting their Amazon packages delivered to this residence. And I'm looking at it. It's from a Ring doorbell camera. They don't have. I don't see a hotel in this, so it's got to be like an Airbnb thing, or
I don't know.
You know, this is an interesting one, and the story only gets more bizarre from here. So
no, it doesn't, and you're obviously gay. You're putting way too much into this. It's just a problem with a shipping address. It only gets more bizarre. Did they find a severed head? No, you've oversold it.
Maybe.
You're staying at this hotel, the Arlo, and you order something from Amazon, but it isn't delivered here. It's actually sent to somebody's home
over a mile away.
Oh my God, that's the craziest thing. You've oversold this. Again,
Yeah.
It's a slight shipping error. Sucks to be you, but like, dude, this, and it only gets crazier from there. Let me guess, the people called Amazon and Amazon put out a hit on them, and now nobody's seen this family in weeks? See,
No, probably not.
Tell me it only gets crazier from there. Now we need... I think I pulled...
Nazar's right. You
some
can see it's
Ashley.
the same thing with saying your tranny is blown. It means one thing in the States, means something totally different in the UK. A tranny is blown.
Calm the anxiety, Joseph. Big breath. I don't know what he means. Bad word of the day. It's held at a Christmas time for a reason. Same if some. Oh yeah, totally different. The doorbell is annoying, and this guy is a cunt. Well, everyone has opinions.
Over the course of the past 6+ months, we've been getting at least over 100 packages, I would say.
You name it. And Brittany
So she's taking all the stuff?
has probably got it.
And we've received everything from cat food to vitamin supplements to even a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
Yes.
Whoa.
Who sends a chainsaw?
All right, if she had said adult toys, and I'd be like, all right, yeah, you've clearly got a problem here. Because nobody should be doing that. But we got a chainsaw. Well, congratulations.
Well, who goes to the... I don't know. Is that a thing now?
If it's
you're
not
staying at a
addressed-
hotel and you order Amazon's products to your hotel?
I don't know. Apparently.
I guess.
Again, I was promised that it only gets crazier from here. So far, whoa, she got the wrong shipping address, and now they've gotten all sorts of crap to her place.
To their hotel.
Luckily, that guest came to pick it up, but we did not ask questions, nor did we answer the door.
It's like, hey, it's out on the porch. Go.
Yeah, please get out of here.
The problem is that Brittany didn't order any of this stuff.
For more than half the year, I've been receiving Amazon packages meant for hotel guests at the Arlo Hotel. They are putting in...
They aren't going to bother changing the damn thing? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Someone's getting kinky ordering a chainsaw. I just feel like the implication that the news is like, what are they doing with the chainsaw? What are they doing with the chainsaw? It's like, they're not doing anything. You're going to hear that in a hotel or a city setting, so I don't know. How long are you staying in a hotel? I don't know if you're in there for the week.
That's what I'm wondering.
Maybe. I don't know. You can tell it's Christmas with shit stories like this, says St. Caesar. It is getting close to the holiday season, but again, I grabbed stuff for this because I didn't want to do like, oh my God, serious stuff. We wanted to have fun, like in the last part of it. So, maybe cute, man.
How about the beaver?
The beaver?
Can we enjoy the beaver?
What beaver?
Beaver. There's a beaver story. It's the second to last one in the side shot.
Oh, you're talking about... I was looking at like beaver story. I'm looking at all the things I have, and I don't. And now I have no idea what you're talking about. I have to go look.
Well, we've only got like 15 minutes left, so I figured we'd gone into the easy peasy.
We are in the easy peasy. We got a couple.
Yeah.
Like we have the... Let's do the darts championship pictures first.
Okay. I forgot we were talking about the darts.
Oh my God.
But yes, I saw the video. I didn't watch it, but I saw the beaver video and I thought yes.
How do I go back and forth with these? I can't. That's not fair. I wish when they do these picture stories, I don't want to read every little picture line. Like, let me just put up all the pictures and go. Like, this is horrible that I got to do it this way. Yeah, each one is individual, but I can't click on it to move. What a pain in the dick. Screw it. Let's see if we can find the ones that look reasonable. Open. Nope, that wasn't what we were trying to do. Open image, a new tab. This is a waste of my time. Open image, a new tab. Open image, a new tab. This new site sucks. Where's the freakadoo one that I had to? Oh God, open image in new tab. New tab, and I don't care. Where's the one that I saw that I was like, no way people went this hard dressed up like this? This is fucked up.
So you've got 5 minutes to 2:20.
Yeah, I know. I'm scrolling. Like, dude, I have to say, I picked this story for a reason. Oh, there we are. This stuff is crazy. These people are nutskis. I don't know who that is and don't really care. That one's all right. That's all of them. So we got to start over here. I think so. Or no, that's the end of it. So we start at the beginning, which is over here. All right. So let's go flip over there while I fix this thing. Can y'all guys check where is Santa Claus at coming? No. I don't know what you were talking about, Jesse.
It's not English.
I
mean, they're individual English words, but together there's no sense.
And I don't know why
Especially
you think
the no.
I have any idea where the Santa Claus is. My daughter gets her gifts from her mom, me, her mom's side of the family, and my side of the family. I don't know if her mom does any from Santa gifts. I'll say this: I haven't. I haven't done any like Santa Claus left you a present things. Mostly just because, like, she sees Santa Claus as a thing. She doesn't associate Santa Claus with Christmas. She doesn't. For better or worse, she could give two shits where the fucking gifts come from. For her, it's all about the victory. It's all about the end game. So it's like, I don't care who gets me the doll I want. I get the doll I want. So, if it's like you've got to behave and, mommy will get you that for Christmas, then she behaves. But like, if it's not some sort of reward thing, which we don't really do that with her, she's not going to be like, oh, who is it from? She'll say thank you. You give her something like, hey, I got you this. It's like, ooh, thank you. She'll be appreciative. But yeah, I don't know that we really stick too much onto the Santa stuff. The stuff YouTube randomly censors is stupid. Yes, I agree wholeheartedly.
Yes, very stupid. Yes.
Saint Caesar, again, trying to defend this, saying, I told you they were drunks, Johnny. Nobody does this sober. It doesn't matter whether you do this sober or not. It's the level of commitment some of these people have. Firstly, this one isn't half bad. This is a little committed, but I think like the fireball costume. I like the big bottles. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I'd just like to hold that for a minute. Like that's cool.
The inflatable big bottle, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Those are pretty neat.
But yeah, so that's okay. This isn't too bad. Somebody's a rainbow. These guys are, I guess, 5. These dudes, somebody definitely touched a butt there.
I'm guessing. I was gonna say I don't think the rainbow means the LGBTQ peoples in this case.
No, I don't think so either. Because that guy is Rainbow Pimp. That guy is Rainbow Pimp. In fact, I'm going to guess these guys are all Rainbow Pimp. I just can't see the edge of his bowler hat.
Luigi. There's Luigi in the background between the fireball and the back nun. Yeah. The nun in the back.
Well, there's a weird Where's Waldo moment.
Yes.
All right. Well, these guys went as road cones.
That's actually that's a costume I'd wear for Halloween. I love it. Safety cone.
I'm glad you enjoyed that. These are some of the competitors. So I'm sorry.
Okay.
That guy's bringing a look to the game. And
was he like the Grinch?
Apparently there's no gender separation. That is a very Grinchy looking costume. I don't think he went for that specifically, but yeah.
I think he did.
Maybe.
I think he did.
For a minute when I first saw it, I thought he was doing a Joker outfit. These guys dressed up. God, some of these pictures are so... Is my scroll up? Oh, it's at 175. No wonder
Cheer
why.
100 420, 420, 420, Smoke Bee Hatch.
Thank you very much, Nucleatic Gaming, for the 100 bits and the reminder.
It's the green wiggles, yes.
I'm against this one for so many reasons. Somebody check that guy's computer.
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
That's a kid's like icon. This lady's
Yeah,
apparently.
that's the.
I'm trying to figure out
Yeah,
who.
Paw
This lady's
Patrol.
either checking out Ronald McDonald's or Paw Patrol's puppy, and I'm
Yeah.
very uncomfortable. So
That doesn't. Yeah, I don't like this one.
these guys aren't bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We got the astronauts with their beers. That's cool.
And we saved the best for last.
Okay. What?
They're dressed up as the Gremlins.
That's
Wearing
awesome.
Christmas lights. Look at those faces.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Between Amazon and Shen, you can find some pretty awesome costumes, I have to say.
I'm gonna say that's impressive. I can't imagine who can. Nancy Pelosi says Scruffy. Nice. That was, in fact, California Senator Nancy Pelosi.
Emu Gremlins. Those are pretty awesome.
Not
I
half
have to
bad.
say.
I want to see the ones behind them even more. Like they're out of focus. I'm curious about these faces. Like, are these faces the same? Because these look like these could be generically the same, but also
I think those two are the same.
they probably have like that one or that one is probably what they were able to find or be able to get.
Yeah,
because that's obviously the female one, and
I love that the outfits got the bodies printed on them too, though. Like that's.
Yeah. Oh wait, let me go back. I'm sorry. Someone needed to check it out hardcore. I didn't realize that. I'm bad. We'll go in there. Team of Grand Gavin Newsom. I want to say AI says Ryan Dirty Lum. No, these are pictures from the World Darts Championship. This is a face
These
mask.
are costumes.
And this is this is something that a lot of people have seen. I have one. It's the freaking stretchy. Looks like I have one that makes me look like I'm in a Deadpool outfit. So
okay, yeah.
I've literally
it's really
worn it here
cheap
before.
material. Riding Dirty Llama. We've gotten my neighbors and we've had some fun buying some silly PJs and stuff like that. It's like really cheap material that they've just printed these things on. It's super cheap, but they look really good.
Saying this is on all week. There will be more costumes. Well, if there's more videos,
cool.
if there's more like articles and things, we'll come back at it. If you get crazier stuff, we can always add a little another thing on it.
Wild saying that one gremlin was in the hot tub a little too long.
Shrinkage. All right, so
yes, Red and Dirty Llama, like a tight onesie. Yeah, it's super cheap material, but yeah.
A Malaysian man went to retrieve a pickleball. That is the premise of this story.
2026 round.
Oh, never mind. There's an ad because this sucks.
Bastards.
$3.99 a month or step
Yeah.
up to 20.
Oh, I told you about this. I didn't tell other people about this. When I was prepping the show, I think it might have even been this actual clip. The ad was a Pampers commercial where they made like anthropomorphized like a urine droplet in a piece of poo.
Oh, right. Yes.
And like the poo even like was making like saying how they wish they could get into a pair of Pampers. And I'm like, this is all gross. Like this is all
why
wrong.
does the poo have to talk to us?
Why? Yeah, the poo should not be talking to me and expressing like the poo and the urine droplet should not be like happily dancing on a roll of toilet paper on the side of the room, giving us their thoughts on the diapers we have on the children. There's so many things about this relationship that creep me out. Why are they in the room? Why are they watching? Their very presence is unsanitary. I know that people don't agree with me on that, but that's just them's the facts, okay? And it's just the whole thing made me very uncomfortable. Because of that, we have this video for you today of a man in Malaysia who only wanted to get back his pickleball.
Yeah, he just wanted to get the ball back.
He just wanted his ball. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Johnny, where did he go? He went to the bottom of the building, 3 stories down.
Yeah.
He did not survive the rapid descent. We are told, however, it was only the abrupt stop that caused any real injury. But yeah, he's gone. Now Johnny should do a Deadpool Friday show. Why? I'm not doing a Deadpool Friday show. The Deadpool costume, I'm pretty sure, is packed away right now. And if not, it ought to be. Because
we need to start working on the Show Me Your Tips Thursdays and just the Tip Tuesdays.
Yeah, okay.
These are both days that I'm not on. It's not fair.
These are both days that I'm not on, she said on a flipping Tuesday.
Well, I'm not normally here. My parents visited, so I got a chance to.
All right, look, I'm not normally here. My parents visited, so I had to go to work.
Not exactly, but I was already up. I couldn't book. Like normally,
Normally you're asleep right now?
Gross. And no, normally I'm dusty and gross or covered in when you do bottle return and you get all the old slag. Yeah, normally I'm gross because I'm working. Today I got to get up and have a nice leisurely morning and visit with my folks and get my coffee and my Christmas cookies, which they came in the door, they sat down and they each took one of my Christmas cookies. The buggers. They brought the container for me, and then they ate some of my cookies. They made them. They had all the cookies they could use and want. And they come here, sit down, and start eating my cookies.
You realize it was it was a gift. Like you're what? Oh, I was like, what? Do I have something on my lip?
No, I'm pouting. Because my parents came and ate the gift they gave
I was about to film, but Ryan was saying that's not right.
Right? You don't give a gift and then start eating out of that gift.
Digger's not
but
on
I did
a
get
Show
my
Me
cat
Your
piss
Tips
coffee.
Tuesday.
That's right.
Yeah, like I feel like you got a pound of coffee.
I'd have
2
to.
cookies.
Yeah, I did get a lot of coffee.
That's a
I
small
guess,
penance.
yeah.
Like when you add it all up, it's really not that
Yeah,
much.
fair enough.
So, little bit of a bitch to sit there and complain about that like that. I do not approve.
Yes, well, okay.
So I'm glad that the new mic's working. I'm happy with the new microphone. I got a couple things I might have to change about the setup to tweak it just how it needs to be. But yes, the new mic works. Yeah, but the thing is, this one's way more futz friendly because like the cable is a heavy duty XLR cable, and even if, God forbid, something happened, and yes, I know I said forbid, I do it deliberately instead of God forbid, I say God forbid.
Okay.
It's a long story. Anyways, yeah, no, like I can plug in a new XLR cable. I have others. I can get more. They're not super expensive. I can just bloop, different cable, and we're great. So I'm happy. Cat flavored coffee, says Ryder.
Yes,
no,
my
cat piss
flavored
coffee.
I misspoke earlier. Thank you, Rumble friends. Hey, they're on my side. Thieves. And I don't know if I can say that wild, but yes, they are givers. Meanies. Here, have your cookies, but wait, we each need one.
All righty. So we've got all those. I'll just make sure we're not missing. I better check before we go to make sure we didn't miss any PayPals or Venmos.
Okay.
I forgot to do that like a true idiot. Oh.
Yes, that's the new mic, Brian.
My voicemail.
Yes.
Yes, this is the new mic. It has the old foam windscreen or whatever you want to call it because the actual microphone doesn't normally use one. I didn't know that if it necessarily would need it. It didn't really need it, but I had this around, so threw it on there.
I know.
Boop. I think we're good. Where's the transactions? There we go. So yep, they're good there. And make sure I'm not missing anybody over here. And yep, we're good there. I couldn't even tell, except for the fact it doesn't pick up as well from far away. Yeah, it's got a very, very low. It's a very pointed setup. It's very, very specific. So I like it. I think it's fun. We'll be back tomorrow on the Steel Toe Morning Show. I'll be back tomorrow on the Steel Toe Morning Show. I will be back tomorrow to do a show here. It might be late because I have some appointment stuff to handle tomorrow. Like, oh God, that's right. After I'm done with this, I got to go move my car back in the garage. It's already getting, not dark, but it's one of those things where I'm not going to want to delay on that. So yes, we'll be back tomorrow with all of that fun stuff. You'll be here tomorrow. So that'll be great.
I will.
So that's 3 days in a row for you.
Yepers.
And then are you doing a stream
this
Thursday?
I'll probably be streaming with you Thursday too, because my thing is still doing the kicking me for no reason. So I guess I'll stream with you on Thursday. I'll have done like the whole damned week.
Yeah, now you just look, I'm not a completionist per se, but I could totally understand if you are and you want to do Friday too. For that reason, I twist my rubber nipple. I will totally let that happen. If you
let that happen.
Yeah. So, right. Brian saying bye, everybody. I will wait. You're done. I wait till you're done on purpose. Okay. Johnny Digger chat later. Yes. Bye, everybody. Thank you. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. We're gonna get out of here. Toodles. I should play your one since you are here at the end of the show.
Oh yeah.
And we'll do yours
first.
Yeah.
Shut up and sleep with me. Come on. Why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.